dude. It's just Erda.
Not in
Erda.
this accent, I can't. Erda. Erda.
I was even Erda and
You can don't have to roll the R. It's fine.
I cannot. I would have an R. We would say in German it's an R error because I cannot really say the R as I should say the R. It's R, and you have to roll it more, and I cannot really do that. But
It's fine. Erda is fine. How you said it before is good.
Iris, you are a hand speaker.
what?
You speak with your hands.
It's in Italian.
All right, you guys ready?
As ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
I try to talk less.
All right. So as most of you know, you left Waterdeep. It was slightly drizzling. The rain has cleared up. The wagon is actually being steered now by the squire, with 2 helpful people helping the squire up, while her mentor left her dragon on the back of the wagon. But everybody else is on this wagon that you can see. So what you see is the 2 cloaked figures. You see Corian with his armor, and he's definitely got the symbol of the order on it, and his squire. As the wagon pulls into town, you don't know why it's arriving, except for Corian. He knows that he has a reason to be here. The rest of you just were hitching on the ride for your obvious reasons that you guys know of.
I'm just watching a scene and being a bit alert.
So you arrive in a little village just south of Nightstone. As you arrive, you are greeted by a pretty muscular, very human-like looking half-orc, as well as an elf standing there as you guys arrive with your horse in your carriage or your flatbed.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Howdy, stranger.
Howdy. Now, where does that... Howdy. Where do you come from that you say howdy?
We come from Waterdeep.
Oh. All right. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think Waterdavians say howdy. But what's your business here in Autumn's Reach?
We are stopping by. We are actually heading towards Nightstone.
Nightstone. What's your business in Nightstone?
I cannot tell you. It is of an utmost importance. I'm moving there on business with the Order of the Gauntlet.
I don't know what that is. All right. Well, welcome to Autumn's Reach. Quiet little village. If you need a drink, the inn's right here. It's also the tavern. If you need anything worked on, I'm the local smith. Other than that, the head of the town is Karen, and I'm sure she'll be happy to see you.
Thank you. What is your name, good sir?
Oh, my apologies. My name is Garrick.
Eric. Pleasure to meet you. I
You
am
as well.
Corian of Avalon. And this, besides me, is my squire, Amphion.
All right, miss. Nice to meet you as well.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too.
And the rest of you?
I'm just staring at him. I'm not saying anything.
I wouldn't even be looking at him. I'd just be looking at the ground, sitting on the edge of my feet.
Wow, talkative bunch here, huh?
You don't see me.
As actually, I'm getting to that. As Garrick's talking, you hear "ow!" and a halfling lets go of the bottom of the flatbed and hits the ground.
I'm looking over the edge carefully.
I just walk over to the edge.
Greetings, everyone.
Are you all right?
Hello.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
I guess you guys had I forget the word for it.
Stowaway.
An unknown traveler.
Call them stowaways.
Yeah, stowaway.
Usually they're not as welcome. pitching on our wagon.
What's your name, little one?
My name is Mapris.
Mapris. Well, welcome. You, the other two of you ladies, you lady and you gentlemen, take it as you don't want to talk, so I won't force you. But I am gonna go to the inn real quick to get myself a drink.
Garrick, was it?
It is
what is
Garrick.
your
Garrick.
your
Garrick with the G.
Garrick?
That's correct.
Sorry.
I'm not going to make you guys roll perception, but as you guys are talking to Garrick, you see something pretty big in the back of the town. He's carrying 4 trees. As you see this hill giant just walking through the back of the town with 4 trees resting on his shoulder.
What is that? And I look in that direction.
That's Gigas.
Okay.
That's her
Hill
buddy.
giant. I've heard rumors that they're behind some of the attacks that's stirring up some of the nobles.
I mean, not this one.
Sure.
You guys hear, you see Gigas walk over his sheep and just go, not my property. And he just keeps walking.
Hey, Gigas.
Hey, friend.
And I'm talking in giant.
We got some new friends in town.
He comes kind of like running a little bit. You guys feel it. This little bum, 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 bum.
God.
As he comes running to you, and he's got one of the trees still. He put the other 3 down by some lumberjacks, but he's still carrying 1 tree. And he's excited, and he runs up to
Oh my God.
Garrick.
I'm like triggering him, and if he does something strange, I will just jump off or something.
Just relax. He's not gonna hurt you.
Mm-hmm. He may not intend to, but he's pretty strong.
Yep, he is. So these are some new friends. We have, what was it? Was it Quarian?
Orion of Avalon.
Quarian. Quarian of Avalon. And we have Mapris. And
looking at the squire.
and what was your name?
You can call me Amphion.
Amphion. And then 2 other people that are kind of quiet.
You can call me Aldorin.
Aldering.
Yeah.
1 other person that's also quiet.
I would just keep staring at the ground. Put up.
No, it's kind of impolite when you talk to someone to only stare at the ground.
It's also
How-
impolite to pressure a lady into talking when she does not want to.
And
I
I'd
wish I learned rules of etiquette.
I'd lift my head up and make eye contact with you, and you'd see like a scar on my face, and like the 2 eyes are different colors, like the picture. And I'd say, I find that most people don't actually want to talk to me.
Oh. Dark and brooding.
I don't know if you see what I am, but I generally have the same reaction when I go to talk to people.
You elicit fear. I elicit disgust.
2 sides of the same coin.
Gigas has a big smile on his face, and he's just pretending like he actually knows what you guys are saying. He picks up a word here and there, but he doesn't fully understand. He picks up the words, some of them.
All right, Gigas.
And I'm talking in giant again.
Today we're gonna go over some more common.
He looks at you and just nods.
You can go back to work if you want.
All right, he starts running back because he's up in lumberjacks today, and he heads back. You hear bum, 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 as he runs back to the woods in the back.
That was Gigas. Be nice to
He
him.
sure seems friendly.
He is. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bar. You guys definitely don't have to follow. You're more than welcome to do whatever it is you guys want to do while you're in August Reach, as long as it's not hurting anybody. Just thought I'd greet you as you made your way in.
Well, it was very nice to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
He nods.
I head off to the bar.
So Quarion, I thought we would just stop for a short while and then go on.
This is fine with me. I may see if they have any supplies or anything else that I could make use of.
He looks a bit unsure.
You, stowaway,
Yes.
do you like to join our party? Or would you continue to hang on to the underside of the carriage?
I would love to join you.
All right. I didn't fully catch your name when you were introducing yourself to Garrick over there.
My name is Maypris Belry.
Apris, okay. All right, well, you're welcome to our group. Just don't make a habit of stowing under the carriage without our knowledge. Over any big steep cliffs or anything like that.
That is true. I shall try my best.
Besides, as I recall, there's a little seat somewhere in the carriage. I think there'd be just right for you.
I shall take that as my seat then.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go off for supplies. And would you like to come with, or do you want to watch the carriage?
I'm sorry?
I was saying to the group, I'm going off for supplies. Amphion, would you like to come with?
Oh, of course.
All right. Can I ask this person right here where supplies are? General store.
Who are you asking?
This person here.
She's got some cloth on her fists. She's pretty decent. She's nicely dressed, not very fancy, but she completely ignores you.
Oh.
Is he talking about Heather's character, or is it someone else?
The one that Corion's talking to.
Okay.
Is there something wrong?
She looks at you. We don't get many visitors around here, and usually when we do, it's not a good thing.
I can assure you that we mean no harm, and we're simply here stopping on our way.
There's a general goods store. But we're a little village. We wouldn't probably have what you're looking for, but we do. It's kind of up the road on the left. It's got a red roof.
Thank you.
She looks at you up and down.
Is there anything else I could help you with if you have any issues?
Not from you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because he's not the face. So I will just be waiting until we go on with the wagon or something, or some kind of, something happens. Because
So you guys staying by the wagon? You gonna join Corey onto the goods, or are you gonna join?
I'm actually still sitting on the wagon. I'm like, why don't we go on? Just don't get it. Looking
What
around.
time of day is it?
It's getting late. It's not quite there, but it's getting to the point. You can see some villagers. They're wrapping up. They're getting their tools put away. They're getting ready to call it a day. It's kind of late, so yeah.
Is there an inn anywhere or not?
You definitely know that there's one here because he told you.
I'm not sure whether we should stay here.
Okay. I might just head in the inn quick and just to take a quick look, and then I'll head right back out. Just because like I don't want them to leave without me, and I'll kind of mention to Eldrin like, hey, I'll be right back. Hopefully you're not leaving without me, and then head out
Fine.
into the inn.
When you walk into the tavern real fast, it's empty, but you can probably tell it's gonna start building up soon. Everybody's workday is ending.
I'm in there.
Yeah, he's in there. You see him sitting there. He's got a keg. And then you see the barkeep and a couple other people. Just a small talk. You hear the name Gigas come out of one of the town keep, you know, as they're talking in the corner. And then you make your way out.
You say make my way out?
Well, you said you go in and then you leave, right?
Yeah, as long as like I was just looking if there were like sleeping quarters in there at all.
There's definitely you see an upstairs. You know, and you know 9 out of 10 if a tavern has an upstairs, it's an it's an inn.
Okay, but it's still just getting off work, so they're probably not sleeping yet. So
no, you like I said, you see everybody else getting ready. You're getting ready to.
I just want to get the layout. I'm getting the layout.
Okay.
I don't know if I need a perception check to like get extra details.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
It's a pretty typical looking inn. It's actually a little beat up, but you see completely new parts as well. So you see that one wall is like looks almost new, while one wall looks a little destroyed. You see an upstairs like is behind the barkeep. You see 3 other people, tons of tables, and you see Garrick sitting at the bar.
Okay. Upstairs behind the barkeep.
Is that where you're going?
I was just asking if that's the only way upstairs.
Yes. From inside, yes.
Okay. Can I look around the outside? I'll leave and look around the outside.
Of course.
I want to see if there's another way upstairs.
You see a window or two on the second floor. You can't tell if it leads into a bedroom or anything. But once again, you notice that the roof looks brand new, but some of the walls do not. You can tell that this was put together by this is freshly put together, or patched up rather.
All right. If I don't see any like obvious staircases, I just look at the windows and I'll head back to the carriage then.
Okay.
At this point, I'd probably be leaving to go do my common lesson with Gigas.
Okay. What would anybody else like to do? Well, okay. Corin, you walk into the general goods store. You don't see anything fantastic. The shopkeep looks at you. Oh, a visitor. Oh, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for supplies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Companions and I are on a trip.
I'm sorry. We had a problem, and I'm pretty low on supplies right now. We had a disaster, and we're just thankfully of Gareth and hopefully Gigas. Our village is getting back together, but we had a wildfire, and I don't really have too much. We used most of it to help rebuild the village and keep everybody warm. And
Well, I totally understand. I would not expect much generosity in times of strife. But if there is anything that I am able to buy or peruse, I'd be forever in your debt if you would allow me.
all you see is you see some fruit, some meats. Not a lot of meats. It's like a jerky. But that's all you see there right now, and maybe some rope and some other minor supplies.
I guess I'll take some extra rope. Jerky.
The shopkeep looks down like nobody's bought rope from them. They have no idea how much this is supposed to cost, so they look back at you and they say, "Oh, it'll be 3 silver for the rope."
What about the jerky as well?
The jerky will be 5 copper.
All right. I'll hand the shopkeep 1 gold.
All right. They look at it. They're not used to seeing gold around these parts, so they take a minute to look at it, and then they hand you back your change.
I give back the change. No. I would take advantage.
Oh,
of,
thank you.
Village.
Oh, I appreciate the help. In this case, the villager, the shopkeep gives you all the jerky.
Oh, all right.
You have a pound. You have a pound and a half of jerky. You don't know of what, but you got jerky.
All right. I can live off jerky. To the inventory. So, how much rope did I get?
You got 15 feet. That's all that they had at that shop. What would Mapris like to do, and what would Eldarin like to do?
I shall make my way to the tavern and sit down at the bar.
Oh, a little halfling friend. What can I get for you?
Give me one of your strongest drinks.
Oh, we call this the Giga special, and the barkeep will go in the back and just, you don't really see too much. You just see him mixing some things, and then just throw it on slide it down to you. That will be 1 silver.
I shall give him 1 silver.
All right, mark it off your sheet, and he takes the silver and says, "Thank you."
Am I still in the bar at this point?
Yeah, I'll let you say that you're still there. You can choose now to either make your way out.
Yeah, she would show up at the time that everything else was happening.
You said your name's Mapris, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your business in Nightstone?
Just traveling, sightseeing, seeing something else except for the town I've always lived in.
Well, it's not much to see, is it?
It's more than enough for me.
It's pretty simple compared to Waterdeep.
Waterdeep wasn't all too great either.
I'm assuming you came from Waterdeep because you hitched a ride with the guy saying he's from Waterdeep.
Yes, sir, I do.
Interesting. Well, I got to do a common lesson with a hill giant.
All right. If you never need any help, I know a little giant myself.
Yeah, if you want to come help, that'd be more than welcome.
All right, I shall join you.
And I make my way to Gigas with my very small new friend.
Gigas looks down. Oh, small.
Yep, she's small.
Please don't step on me.
Gigas no
Just-
step.
Good job, Gigas. Gigas won't step.
Gigas won't step.
Good job, Gigas. Good job.
What languages do you speak, Lisa?
I speak common and giant.
Oh,
in halfling.
Oh, and halfling.
so you actually can understand Gigas in his best form. He can speak to you. So whenever he does speak to Garrick, you will understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Gigas just looks at you, then looks at Garrick. Dinner?
All right. I'm sorry?
Dinner?
The halfling?
No, you make dinner.
Yeah, we can cook dinner. I was about to say, I was like, oh, We've had so much progress, Gigas. Anyways, yes, I'll cook you dinner. So while I'm cooking dinner, would you mind going over this lesson with Gigas so he can learn a bit more about how to speak?
All right.
I hand her over some roughly scribbled notes on what I was going to teach Gigas. About I like to play in the park. I like to chop down trees. I like to eat food. Stuff like that. Just sentence structure and whatnot. And then I'm gonna go cook food.
All right. Make a performance check.
Starting off good.
All right, gonna need a little help here.
And I'm at 18.
Oh, just he's making a performance check. You're teaching Gigas fine. He
Alright.
he wants to learn. He's putting a lot of effort into learning common.
That's an 18.
Your food's your food's good. Yeah, you've made this before. You definitely know what you're doing. Gigas just smells it and he gets happy. You see him kind of dancing in place a little bit.
He's doing like a wiggle hungry dance.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm glad you like it, Gigas. I'm glad you like it. You've done a good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good manners.
You guys know, Mapris, make a perception check.
You guys take the sheet, and then there is the skills part.
And you click perception.
Yeah.
You notice that for some reason Gigas smells fantastic. Giants don't typically smell very good, but he, for some reason, has a nice faint smell coming from him.
All right. How come your little friend smells so good?
So what? So good?
Yeah,
So not
it's
bad?
very fresh and flowery.
Yep, I recently taught him how to bathe. It was raining the other night, which is about what you need to bathe a hill giant. And I taught him how to bathe.
You notice also he's got a nice pair of overalls on. He's got overalls, a little patch, but he's, for a giant, you can tell that he's got some work put into him. That he's
a big softy.
Yeah.
Well, do you want some of the dinner Mapers?
I would love some, thank you.
Perhaps we should get your other friends before it all disappears. Get you guys a good meal.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's find them.
Gigas, as you guys walk away, Gigas pulls out a spoon bigger than your halfling, and he just sits there waiting. He made this spoon. It's got a hole in the bottom of it, but he don't care.
Gigas, we need to fix that spoon of yours, bud. You got a hole in it.
Oh, that's where food goes.
Yeah. All right, Gigas. You wait till we get the rest of the people for dinner, because it's nice. It's the nice thing to do, right? And then
Gigas,
we'll all
wait.
eat together. All right?
Gigas, wait.
Good job, Gigas.
All right. I'm gonna go find the rest of the people.
So
while
what
they're
you
doing whatever it is they're doing during
so
this time.
you make your way back. All you see outside right now is Quarion and the nameless one to you. You can't see the squire and you can't see Eldarin.
Where'd the other two go?
I don't know. I just got back with my bag of jerky. What was that laughter?
My evil laugh.
Oh.
It can get
Anyways,
worse.
I just prepared some dinner and was wondering if you guys might want to partake in some good food.
Well, sure. I mean, this jerky could hold me over, but I won't turn down a warm meal.
Absolutely, take it while you can get it.
Wherever you are, Amphion, Eldarin, I didn't catch her other name.
That's I didn't either. But ma'am, would you be interested in getting some dinner?
Just nod.
Also, don't eat that jerky.
Why? What's the jerky?
There's a reason that it's still there.
What's wrong with it?
It's food,
plenty
and
of
I'm
jerky.
telling you not to eat it. I'm assuming you can come up with the rest.
Why is it human?
No, it's not human.
As you guys are talking, you see Eldarin and the squire come out of the tavern.
Ah, there you are. Eldarin,
Yep.
would you be interested in getting some dinner? We have I made some dinner with the for the hill giant, and there's enough for everybody.
I guess. Thank you. I would gladly join.
All right, and I guess that's everybody. You know, yeah, my home is just this way.
You
On the way
guys,
to my home.
yeah, you guys make a way to this house, exactly where he is, right there.
Can we leave the wagon there behind the tavern? Is this all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
we're a
As-
pretty safe village of people that are not gonna mess with anything that's yours.
Garrick, what's wrong with the jerky?
It gives you a stomach ache.
Why?
It's just not quality.
Oh, that's saddening.
I
Can
know.
I look at the
it's-
jerky?
yeah, go ahead, make an investigation check on this jerky.
Oh, D&D, I love it.
Jerky looks great to you.
Solid.
Would you like some?
Num num.
She would just shake her head no. I'm still not gonna trust strangers.
I'm sure it's quality jerky. I don't know.
I'm telling
wanted
you
to
right
try
now, it's not quality jerky.
Alright.
You don't have to listen to me, but if you don't, then I'm not gonna feel bad for you.
Well,
Would
you
it
know
hurt
the
all
town better
beings?
than I do, but
Because different
If you
species have different tones.
He
haven't
turns
seen
to
some
Quer and says, sir, maybe I can do something about the quality of this food tomorrow.
oh, all right. What, as in transform it, or?
Gigas, you hear Gigas go, "I'm waiting."
Yeah, we don't need to leave Gigas waiting.
Looks a bit afraid at the giant.
I'm gonna go inside the tavern.
Well, it's not. You're leading to Garrick's house. That's where the food is. He's leading
Or,
you.
yeah, sorry.
He's got a pretty it's a normal size house. Definitely fits you guys in there. He's got it attached to it, and it's an open door forge. You see a anvil and some tools.
It's my apprentice there as well.
Oh,
She-
you have an apprentice.
She is cleaning up, just like everybody else is getting the workday over. You see her cleaning up the tools, the anvil, sharpening a couple of things, but she's there.
All right. Sweet. Hey, Lena. Dinner's ready.
I'll just finish up here and I'll hop right in.
No, don't worry about it. Just come get it while it's hot.
Oh,
Finish up
okay.
there.
She drops a hammer and a couple tools on the table and heads inside.
Now we have a giant window in this home, and so I open it up, and Gigas is on the other side of the window.
Oh my god.
The big red
So-
dog.
But he's
There's a
sitting,
giant
he's sitting there and he's patient. He's just sitting outside the window.
All right, Gigas, we're all here. All right. If anybody of faith has anything to say of prayer or whatnot before we eat, please do so to your own, and then we'll all eat and get to know each other a little bit better.
Corian's gonna say a prayer. Thank you for offering the time. We pray to you, Helm, that you protect us and watch over us, and let this meal sustain us as we protect others.
I'm nodding.
Does anyone else worship any other deities, or should we dig in?
Maybe.
Yeah, I do a prayer.
It's kind of a silent one to myself, though.
Yeah, he's also sitting in silence, like closing his eyes for a second, in his hands, and then opening up again.
Everybody's done with prayers?
Hmm.
All right, dig in.
Gigas goes to eat, but he doesn't take a bite. And then you see him you see him look over at Garrick. Something's talking to me in my head.
Someone's talking to you in your head.
Yeah, this voice, head. It's confusing.
What does it sound like?
Voice.
Voice. All right. What are they saying?
You'll have to pardon me. That's the only way I know how to communicate to such a being I don't speak their language.
It doesn't occur to you that you could ask someone who may speak his language to talk to him first?
Do I need to address someone other than him first? Is he not
Well-
a being of his own?
Well, ma'am, I understand what you're doing. I really don't, because I don't understand magic that much. But I understand that it does exist, and that if that's your only way to communicate with him, that's fine. But if you want me, Gigas is he's a sensitive fella, so we have to make sure he knows what's going on before something goes on. You know. So if you want to talk to him, that's fine. But I'm more than happy to make him aware of the situation before he doesn't know what's happening.
It's simply how I prefer talking to people. This verbal language is simple.
Well, that is totally fine. But allow me to explain to Gigas, because he doesn't quite get it. Gigas,
yes.
she is this one. Unfortunately, I don't know her name, but maybe she'll tell you. She could talk to you in a different way. So if you hear her talking, it's just her.
Gigas nods, and then he takes his big old bowl and starts eating it.
It's Erda, by the way.
All right, Erda. I can't do the R thing.
I'm eating.
Corian's
also-
been digging in. He's
As you
like,
guys eat,
Slowly.
voraciously eating.
you guys taste it's pretty good. It's missing a little maybe spice, but the meat is cooked good. Everything is cooked well and really good. It's just you miss something. You can tell that he's missing something.
I would have stared at it long and hard before I ate it. Just
Delicious. I haven't had a good meal like this since we've been back in Waterdeep.
I'm glad you like it. I wish we had.
Feel like it's missing just it's like maybe an allspice or something like that, but it's missing just one of those spices.
Yeah, wish I had that
Perhaps
here.
it's like elf's ear.
Wish I had that here.
sounds like it's coming from someone who's privileged enough. Eat.
No, I just enjoy my food. One
Yeah,
can't
there's
simply,
nothing wrong with that.
It is still a privilege to enjoy food, and not know where it's coming from the next day.
You hear you guys suddenly hear a boom, and Gigas falls backwards, and you just start snoring.
What happened, Garrick? What happened to you with your friend?
You hear a bit of snoring. Shakes Garrick's house a tiny bit.
Sorry about
Garrick,
that.
what happened? What happened with your friend?
Gigas fell back and he fell asleep.
You do this all the time?
All right, sorry about that. What's up?
I said, he's asking you. Gigas fell backwards and fell asleep after finishing his meal. He's here, boom.
What happened to him? Does this always happen?
Yeah, I put something in the food to make him go to sleep. It's gonna work on you two too.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just
Quarian,
kidding.
you start feeling a little sleep. No, I'm just kidding.
I really didn't. Yeah, he just falls asleep after he eats. When he gets full stomach, and then he just goes to bed.
Did
He
you
works
actually
hard.
say the joke out loud, by the way?
Oh yeah,
Yeah? Okay, well, Erda would, like, stand up the second you said it.
yeah, I was kidding. It's a
Yeah.
joke.
Good jest.
She would definitely look like she's, like, in fight or flight mode. But slowly sit back down.
Alderin looks
Oh.
like he did not get it at all. Like, what happened? Like, the face is like, what happened? Just focus on the food.
So, why are y'all going to Nightstone, if you don't mind me asking?
I would rather not say, other than that I am on a mission to help safeguard one of our members from the Gauntlet.
And the rest of you?
Just
Well, I
into
guess
your eye.
it kind of was just time to go there. Me. And I'm kind of the member that he is safeguarding.
I'll just put it out there, why don't you?
It just.
I mean, I
Okay.
appreciate your bluntness. I don't expect you're going to share. That's a point to Erda. Not. Don't expect you're going to share, but there's no judgment here. I've actually been thinking about heading that way recently.
Ah, really?
What a
Yeah.
coincidence.
I don't remember picking up the other two, but I do remember hopping on the cart with my squire and
Alderin.
Talking about Mapers.
the
She was just below the wing, kind of, right?
Yeah, Maperus you didn't even know was on the wagon the whole journey.
Yeah.
She was attached to
We
the
didn't.
bottom of it.
Actually, we met her when we met you.
Well, interesting. How do you guys know each other then? Are you guys all from Waterdeep?
well, I know Eldarin from the Gauntlet.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. How did you meet Erda?
We were
Actually,
simply
don't
heading out
quite
at the same
remember.
time. We were simply heading out of the city at the same time. we wouldn't come across each other's paths
Yeah.
in Waterdeep normally.
Actually, pretty interesting coincidence also.
All right.
Paladin and Erda both make a history check for me.
Hey, now that I think about it.
All right, Erda, you don't know this. Eldarin, you recognize both Quarian and Maypris. They both represent a noble family out of Waterdeep. Maypris represents one of the halfling noble families. There's only like enough to count on one hand. You know that Quarian represents a family as well. Because you rolled high, I'll tell you that Quarian's family is known for trade in the arms departments, such as weapons and such.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you what you do with that information, but you possess it.
And wait a second. What about Mapris again? Can you just repeat it? Because
Maypris
I was-
is a noble halfling. You don't know exactly what her family did, but because
Okay.
not many people care about the halfling noble families, but they exist there.
Okay.
Now
just
that I
know that.
wait,
Keep quiet about it.
can I make a check to see if I remember Erda from the zero session? guys.
No, you tried and you did not pass that check already.
Dun.
Quarian, you do know that Maypris is a noble, and Maypris, you know that Quarian's a noble. You don't know each other that well, but you know that you both represent a noble family.
Okay, so I recognize her crest.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, the only reason I'm asking is because I'm interested in heading to Nightstone as well, and was wondering if I might be able to travel with you.
Well, I don't know if I can speak for the whole party, but I would greatly appreciate your aid and whatever skills you have to bring to the table.
Well, I'm good with weapons and armor.
My favorite.
I'm strong. I can cook.
Oh, I think that's good enough for me.
I know my way around a fight.
Eldarin, make the roll.
Once or
Just make it once. All the people that you're with seem genuine.
interesting way to describe. Okay.
That was a 22 on my deception check, by the way.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding.
One thing, guys, if Daniel is talking too loud because he's playing League of Legends now, please tell me, then we'll move to the living room.
Okay.
And he tends to start swearing
It's,
at one point.
Your bellies are full. The night's kind of getting late.
Well, I have a room here if you guys want to. If you guys want a night, there's also room at the inn. But it's that time in the morning. If you guys are good with me coming with you, I'd be more than happy to.
That's okay. I guess.
I think I would appreciate your help as another melee fighter. That's what you have to bring.
You notice an axe on the wall that's just massive.
I
Good
can handle
size
that.
axe.
I can handle.
Say usually the man's weapon of choice illustrates what character he has.
What does a great axe say about me?
You like to deal with your problems head on, and don't offer much in resistance.
I suppose.
At least that's what I think.
Well, you're not exactly wrong. So, it was nice meeting you, all of you. And I guess I'll see you in the morning.
Garrick's
Like,
house
I
has
guess that's
one
sleeping room.
room, has one additional room. He's got
One additional room.
he's got his room, he's got his apprentice's room, and then he's got one little other room.
Mm-hmm. How much does the room at the tavern cost?
You know that the room will cost just 5 copper. They don't get much business. They'll take it.
I think I will take a room at the tavern then. I see to the others.
That sounds about right then. If everyone's in agreement to stop for the night.
Well, I would like to, appreciate if we could leave as early as.
Well, yeah, I think that can be arranged.
Great.
Anybody taking up Garrick on his room offer, or are you guys all heading to the inn?
I shall take. I shall take him up on his room offer.
Perfect, because you fit in there the best. The room is
You're the most courageous one of us.
he's the room's nice. You know, you can tell he added it. It's just kind of small. He didn't have a lot of room, but you fit in there just fine. Garrick definitely would not fit in there, and that's why he does not go into that room.
Nope. All right, Mapers, this is your room for the night. I hope the bed's comfortable. I don't really know myself, so hope it's suitable.
All right, thank you. I shall go into the room and do I see anything of interest?
Roll perception check.
I just let the rogue into my house.
You don't see
looks
it.
so cute.
You don't see anything of value in this room.
All right. I shall lay down on the bed and take my rest.
It surprises you how comfortable the bed is, but it's a great bed. It's warm. Did the rest of you head to the tavern?
I won't. If they head there, and I'll be like, I'll probably just sleep in the wagon.
Okay.
If you're not gonna take a room, you're more than welcome to take my bed if you'd like, and I'll sleep on the couch out here.
She'd just shake her head no and leave with the rest of the party.
All right, just thought I'd offer.
All right. As you guys head out, you can see that Erda heads to the wagon, which means Quarion, his squire, and Eldarin will then head into the tavern.
Pardon? Yeah, we'll head into the tavern, yeah.
Okay, you guys hear just some talking. It's busier than last time you went in. Everybody's off of work. You see some people leaving because they got to get up, but it's a decently filled pack. You know, the village is only so big, and it feels to you guys, it feels like everybody's in there.
Oh God. I would head straight for the bar. And not for the bar, but for probably it's the barkeeper that also rents the rooms, I guess. Maybe. Ask me a question.
Yeah.
Champ.
Yeah, the shopkeeper will be like, oh, or the bar, yeah, will be like, yeah, it's just 5 copper.
Great. Can you change this? And he holds up a gold coin because he has nothing else.
He goes, yeah, of course. And go ahead and you get your change back.
Thanks.
When I pay for my room, I'll pay for 2 rooms. I want 2 rooms just because I feel a little generous.
Are you paying for Aldarin's room then?
What? I paid myself. I think for the squire, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm paying for the squire.
Okay. The squire then goes, oh, I finally can sleep in my room and not on the floor?
I'm looking
Don't
at.
say that out loud, Amphion. You're gonna make people think that I'm a heartless worm.
He's looking at first at the squire and then at the knight in question, like really disappointed.
So you guys
And
head
just
up.
shakes his head.
You guys head up and
Make that judgment.
the squire
He's
as
already going.
before Amphion heads into her room, she looks over and be like, do you want me to clean your armor while you sleep? As she looks at Quarian.
Yes. That would help.
All right. So as
Too late though. You need your rest as well.
Because it was dirt on the road. Some fog. I don't know.
all right, so you take your armor off and she helps you and she brings it into her room, shuts her door. And then you'll head into your room. Garrick, make a perception check.
20.
You're not quite asleep. You hear a slight brushing outside your house.
I investigate with my axe.
Oh, this will get interesting. What would you like to do now, then, Erda? As you probably you realize that he grabs his axe. He's probably not very quiet when he takes that thing off the wall. So, what would you like to do?
Am I still like heading to his house?
You know where you're heading. You are still going that way unless you tell me otherwise.
All right. If I hear him, like I know he's gonna come out the door, I'm gonna try to go around the other side of the house.
All right, I'll give you one more. Go ahead and roll a stealth check, but you got to roll high. Somebody rolled a pretty high.
Oh my gosh! Why?
No. You as you're going around the other side, you hit a twig. You're
Can I stealth up behind her?
of course.
How can you stealth?
What are you doing?
What do you mean? How can I stealth?
You're so big.
So
I've seen giants make stealth checks before.
5.
All right, so in this case, you both know that you're both there. You don't realize it's Erda yet, but she definitely knows that it's Garrick behind you. So you guys decide how you guys want to handle this, because this is a little bit of a.
So I don't know who it is.
Not quite. She's got a cloak on.
I'm gonna grab her by the arm.
Ow!
Excuse me. Oh, it's you. What are you doing around?
Am I not allowed to walk around the town? I figured I don't go to sleep like you all do.
I was asleep in my home, and I heard you rustling about the side of my house.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't think I'd be that loud or that you'd be that easily awoken. I was just exploring the town.
Yeah, I don't really. In the back of my house.
Can I do a deception check?
If you definitely can, but you're gonna be against his insight check. So both of you go ahead.
Well, I just don't believe her.
All right. Well, he's already made the decision. But go ahead. Go ahead and roll.
I'm just making the character choice that I don't believe you. I was asleep in my bed in my house, and you were making enough noise outside my house to wake me up. I mean, what are you doing?
All right.
Just be honest.
The truth is, I wanted to learn more about this Mapress. We know nothing about her and if she's going to be joining us. And honestly, I'd like to know more about you. I don't know anything about either of you, and I was hoping to get more information.
All right.
Before I
that's how
journey
you that can be done with questions.
I told you, the speech you use, it's foreign to me, it's boring, and people usually don't like it when I talk to them in their minds.
Well, okay. Why don't you come in? I'll make some tea, and you can do that weird mind thing that you do, and I'll answer whatever questions you got.
She just nodded.
Oh.
I make my way inside, and I make some tea.
All right. You make some tea. What kind of tea is it?
It is a nice green tea with some honey.
Okay.
She would look at it real long and hard before she drank it.
Don't worry, I only poisoned it a little bit.
She'd give you a dirty look this time, kind of expecting you to be.
All right, how does this mind speech thing work? Because I can't do that.
She would just look at you into your eyes, and you'd see like her two different color eyes, and then you just hear the voice in your head.
You would see that my eyes are also two different colors. One of them is a green, and one of them is steel blue.
You were interesting, you too.
Have your eyes always been that way?
Yep.
She just nodded.
My mother told me that my father, who was a half-orc as well, his eyes were steel blue, and she never met anybody with that color eyes. And my mother's eyes were green.
Did you grow up here your whole life then?
Yep. Raised here by my mom. Got brought in by a blacksmith, learned the trade, and then took over once. Yeah, took over.
Mapris, are you asleep?
No, I'm not.
You just see two people staring at each other and you have no idea what's going on.
There's a love story involving like this.
Just staring at each other, sipping tea.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'd be giving the occasional head nod. Just
As they are staring at each other, can I look around his room or another room where they're not at?
You of course, of course you can. But first, make a
was all a
stealth check
plan.
first. Make that stealth check first.
Distracts him while I search the room.
As you go to get out of bed, you fall over.
Vapors? Excuse me one second, ma'am.
The beds might be a bit too high for him.
I go and open a knock on the door first, actually.
Vapors, you alright?
I'm alright. A little high.
I'm sorry?
Your bed is a little high for me.
Oh, okay. All right. I was about to say, I was like, in my house? There's some tea out here if you're thirsty.
I'll join you for some tea.
Very well.
I go back to the table.
Oh my gosh. Why?
I was gonna give you
You guys
advantage.
can't escape my perception.
I was gonna give you an advantage on that, but honestly, it don't matter. But I'm not gonna make it obvious for you. So you're just standing up now. You were sitting. He notices you standing.
Okay. That's all he knows.
You
Is
chose
everything all right with you?
Everybody's interested in stealing from this little village blacksmith. Just like I have some kind of big secret. All right. I'll get some more tea brewing if you guys want to do the weird staring at each other thing.
All right. Erda would start talking into Mapris' mind. She'd be like, why'd you stay in his house and not...
Real quick, it's going about into 2 a.m. Erda, make a charisma check.
Oh, wonderful. Why?
You feel a very bad headache coming on.
Okay, I'm gonna fall backwards.
What? Like this? Fall on the
Okay.
floor?
All right. I stop doing what I'm doing. I make my way over there.
I check on her, see if she's alright.
Yeah, you all right?
You're just got the headache. Nothing else has happened yet, but you have a massive headache right now.
You all right?
She would just nod.
I'd help her back up to her, pick up my chair and her, and just like scoot it back into the table.
Drink some tea might help.
She'd nod.
Anything else I can get you? I don't know. I don't know if I have anything for what's going. I don't know what's going on. So
It's just a headache.
headache. Very well. Drink the tea. It'll help.
You just drink the tea.
All right, Erda. You're drinking the tea, and you hear, "I'm waiting."
Mm-hmm. When I fell backwards, did I just like hit the wall and nothing else? Nothing else behind me?
You hit his table, but his table held.
Sturdy build.
Okay. I'd like put my hand over my mouth and be like, I think I feel sick. This tea's just not agreeing with me. And I just like walk out the door.
Sorry to hear that.
And I look over at Mapris and I'm like,
It's the first time I've heard of anybody not getting sick from tea.
I gotta say, the tea is pretty good.
I like it. Well, I'm sorry to have woken you up for seemingly nothing, but she wanted to kind of get to know us better before we leave tomorrow because she kind of knows the others, I guess. But apparently she's sick.
I lock my door.
Twice.
And I
Feel free to drink as much as you want, Mapers. And then I head back to bed.
Okay, one last time.
My goodness. I swear, if I don't get this, I'm just gonna die. Why?
No, you have advantage because Garrick just went to bed. So I'll let what you're doing. It happened.
Good. About time.
Your headache fades.
Okay. Lovely. I will go back to my room, which is the wagon.
Okay. Everybody going to sleep?
My door was locked, by the way.
Before I go to my room, can I just inspect the rest of the house?
You are so mean to this guy. Yes, this is
You
the.
won't sleep this night.
Go ahead. You're
I
in the
don't know.
You're in the kitchen. I'm assuming you didn't go back to your room yet.
Yes, I'm still in the kitchen.
All right, go ahead.
Perception, right?
Yes, ma'am. The only thing you notice is, Garrick, is your great axe back on the wall?
My great axe, yeah.
You notice a big old great axe on the wall.
My old great axe.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice anything on it? Like, is it brand new or used?
It's used.
It's definitely has its wear in it, but it looks taken care of. You could tell that it's used, but it's in decent shape.
It's just old.
All right. I shall leave it hanging. Don't want to make anyone angry right now. And I'll go up to my room.
Okay. Okay, so everybody goes to sleep. Erida, make one charisma check for me now that you're actually trying to sleep. As you close your eyes, you can see yourself in an empty thing. In one hand, you have you sleeping. In the other hand, you see your best friend that you know I'm talking about. Which hand do you close?
I close the hand that's not me sleeping. So, one with me sleeping stays open.
All right, you sleep fine through tonight. Nobody messes with your sleep tonight. You guys, so morning comes up. The sun's peeking through the windows. It's a lovely day now. It was raining the last couple of days. The clouds are gone. The sun's shining. Garrick, make a perception check.
Jeez, man. 21.
As you're laying in bed, you go to get up. You're starting your morning. Gigas does not seem normal to you.
What's wrong with Gigas?
He looks like he didn't sleep at all. He looks like he's sweating a little bit. He's stressing about something.
Gigas, what's wrong?
Gigas don't no sleep. Gigas didn't. It hurt
What hurt?
when I was sleeping. Gigas super tired still. Gigas doesn't know what to do.
You want to sleep?
Oh, Gigas wants to sleep real bad.
Why don't you try to get some sleep?
He moves away from the house. He goes near the edge of the forest and lays in the shade. The rest of you can start waking up.
Can I pick up on anything?
Roll an investigation because you're investigating what may be.
I dealt with some pretty shady people last night. My investigation is a solid Plus what? No, plus 0. So that's a 14.
You realize Gigas is stressing, right? You understand something's not right with him. Other than that, nothing really catches your attention. Nothing else really seems shady. You might have something in the back of your mind like, huh, something happened, but you don't know what.
I just know that I caught that person snooping around the back
Exactly.
of my house.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm a little frustrated today then. I'm going to make breakfast and then head to the inn where I know the rest of the people are staying.
All right. Eldarin's already eating breakfast, some eggs and stuff at the keep. Corian is just coming down the stairs. He smells kind of nice. It's like his armor smells pretty nice. The squire comes down all happy, like she did a great job on it. Erda's still in the wagon. What would you like to do?
Hello?
Oh,
Sorry, my mic was muted. Can I go into the inn?
Of
with
course.
them?
Yeah, and as you walking in, you see Garrick and Mapris coming into the inn as well. Mapris enjoyed Garrick's little breakfast, and they're heading back. Everybody's now down in the bottom of the inn. There's nobody in there except you guys and the barkeep, which is a different person from last night.
Okay. Since I started breakfast first, I would probably be a bit impatient while the others are eating. Or nervous, something like that.
I still want to know what's wrong with the jerky. Should you say that out loud?
If you really want, you can investigate the jerky if Corian lets you.
I pulled my hand up to him after I said that.
what do you want?
The jerky. I just want a piece to see what's wrong with it.
Sure, I give her a piece of jerky.
I'll look at them.
Make an investigation check. You guys are so determined that there's something secret about this jerky.
Yeah, I will. Whatever. I get advantage, right?
Why would you get advantage for checking out the jerky?
For no reason, absolutely.
He's a jerky expert.
Jerky looks fine.
Jerky expert.
Jerky looks fine.
Okay, I literally just throw it back at him. Be like, I do not see anything wrong with it.
All right, then take a bite. Show me.
You just look at you like you're an idiot.
Take a bite if you think there's something wrong with the jerky.
She'd give you a very dirty look.
You know, I don't know if there is something wrong with the jerky, but if it helps
If tea makes
anything,
her sick, go ahead. Keep going.
I just wanted to say that I could cast some spell on this jerky that is, you know, like if it's wasted or something, if there's some kind of stuff inside that shouldn't be inside it.
What kind of spell would you cast to check that?
Interesting.
I would not cast a spell to check, but I would cast a spell to maybe just remove it. I would cast Purify Food.
Okay. If there was something wrong with the jerky, apparently it's purified.
All right, I'm gonna take a big old bite.
If
Should
this
be
one
fine
gets
now.
sick from tea, then she definitely shouldn't eat jerky.
And he
I
held
have
a
different
symbol
system than you
of
guys.
moon while casting that spell.
Corian takes a big bite of his jerky.
All right, it tastes fine. You're fine now. It's a little chewy, but it tastes good. It's got some spices and it's jerky. It tastes like a meat you've tasted before. Nothing crazy.
This jerky was fine. I don't know. I don't even think Erda can handle it though. Amphion.
I wouldn't expect she could.
Okay, Erda would throw her hood back so you guys could see her full horns, which would have been covered up until this point.
Oh.
And she'd be like very poignant of like different food because different species.
You guys now realize that Erda is a tiefling.
Oh boy.
Ah, you're so
Homes of mercy.
scary. I'm so
Um,
scared.
Alvarin would say in Infernal, now I know why I learned this language.
She would look at him and just smile.
Erida, I did need to talk to you for a second though.
She would put her hood back to be safe because
Are
that's
you
what she's used
are you
to.
pulling her to the side?
Doesn't matter.
There's something going on
okay.
with those two.
Corian, your stomach is rumbling, but go ahead, go ahead, Garrick.
So my buddy Gigas, you know how you can talk to people in their heads and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know anything, but his sleep was painful.
Painful. I mean, I've never talked to a giant before, so I don't know if it would have an adverse reaction, but I've never had someone necessarily experience pain. He didn't seem to be resisting my talking to him, which could cause things like that. I apologize if anything like that happened. I wouldn't think it would be because of me, but I suppose it's possible.
All right.
The rest of you hear that conversation since he didn't put you to the side. You're not quite sure what they're talking about, but probably pretty interesting.
Just Gigas is an incredibly kind and gentle person. And if you know anything that could help him, it'd be appreciated.
I mean, if he continues to be hurting or anything like that, I can definitely try to help. But if it's just like a one-time thing and he's okay, then I wouldn't really know. You haven't had any adverse effects since I've talked to you, have you?
No.
Yeah, well, I can definitely take a look if you feel you need me to, but
Nah, he's fine. He'll be fine.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and then perhaps we'll be on the road.
You just nod and then go sit down again.
He seems very, not really relaxed. He says, I'm gonna go out and check the horse first.
Okay, you go out and check the horse. It's eating the grass. Nothing crazy.
I check the horse. And just wait there for the guys to arrive.
You guys suddenly see Corian just take off around the corner.
What the hell? Take off where? What? What is he doing?
You guys are a crazy bunch of.
You hear
What did
Corian
he-
just go, "Oh, my stomach!" as
Oh my god.
as he hits the corner.
I told him not to eat it,
What was wrong
and
with
then
it?
he ate it.
What was wrong with it?
It's like my word means nothing.
What was wrong with it?
Alderin is he feels obviously guilty because what the hell
I'll
happened?
tell you what's wrong with it. It's old.
Yeah, but I purified it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there was technically nothing wrong with it. It's just old meat.
Yeah, it should get purified though, and then, since 3.5 I was used to old meat and everything. You can purify it and just it's fresh again.
As fresh as it could be, yes. But there might be some ingredients in it that something might not be completely agreeing though.
I told him maybe it's a placebo, where he just was like wanting something to be bad with the meat, and
He
so
kind of
he
looks
ended
at
up
his
getting
hands
himself
like,
sick.
I'm useless.
Yeah.
I'm useless.
He could just have a weak stomach.
Corian comes back and he's like,
You would know all about those, wouldn't you?
Oh.
He looks really conflicted, like
Awful.
oh my god.
Yeah, Corian comes back around the corner and he looks relieved.
Oh,
Darn,
hey there, bud.
that spell did nothing.
It's almost like I told you not to eat the jerky.
She purified it.
I mean, did she?
Since when did I turn into a female?
Who turned into a female?
No. You
You
called
called her
her.
a she.
She's
Oh,
a.
sorry.
Yeah, you both did.
But he purified it.
Oh,
Yeah, I did. I'm actually feeling quite surprised myself that it did not work. Must have been some cursed jerky.
totally.
Cursed.
Yep. We do voodoo rituals on our jerky every odd full moon. So
Just go. I'm tired.
Do you say that to Alderin or to Garrick? Or both?
Saying that to everyone.
Yeah,
Oh,
just lie
Alright.
down.
If you need me, I'll be in the carriage.
I gotta
You mean
say
on the-
goodbye to some people.
Is there enough space on the carriage? On the
You can, but you can definitely tell somebody's got to ride the horse.
I'll walk.
He's also walking.
Okay. That means the squire will hop on top of the horse and get ready. You know, she would love to be able to take her mentor Knight. You know, as a show her that she's learned how to ride the horse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the back.
Corian's gonna take like a little nap in the carriage.
Please do that.
He's exerted himself a little bit.
All right, Mapers, anything you'd like to do?
I'll go and sit also in the back.
You fit in there real comfortably.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
and
I
maybe
do.
when Alderin is tired or something, he would also join the carriage. But for now, he feels like it's unfair to let Garrick walk on his own. Even though he doesn't really talk, but he just goes beside you.
So you guys leaving, or you guys
I'm saying goodbye to people.
All right, they tell you goodbye. Roll me a d20, Garrick.
12.
As you go to say goodbye to to Karen, she just says, "Please be safe," and she goes to shake your hand, and inside the hand is a potion of healing.
A potion of healing?
Yep.
It's funny that happened because in her hand is a bag of 20 gold.
Oh, you're being oh yeah, I don't need this.
No, the city could use it.
She
Let's
then
be honest.
Yeah, she nods. You're right. You usually know what's best for this village, but I appreciate everything you've done for us.
Absolutely, and I'll be back.
Of course, I'm sure Gigas will be missing you.
Yeah, Gigas, I taught him a little bit of how to speak, so you guys should be able to communicate with him a bit better. So, hopefully, he's not feeling well right now, but maybe the hunters can go try to figure out like a remedy to help him get some sleep. But he said it hurt to sleep last night.
Oh, he just must be getting sick. We'll take care of him. The town's grown a little bit on him. He's never heard anything. He even goes out of his way to avoid the cattle and everything.
Yeah, he's a good-hearted fella. He'll help out.
My second to last stop, because my last stop will be Gigas on the way out because he's in the woods. Second to last stop is Adri.
Pardon? Do you see Alderin or something else?
No.
Okay.
Alderin, it's been nice knowing you, but I gotta head to Natstone.
What?
No, Adri.
Remind, that's the one that gave you the tattoo, right?
Huh?
I can't remember. Hold on. Which one
Adri is the Montgomery girl that gave me the tattoo on
That's
my
right. That's what I thought. Okay, so she's over here. She's in the town square. She's just moving. She has a basket full of produce and some vegetables and stuff like that.
Adri,
Hello there, Garrick.
it's nice to see you. I'm gonna be heading out of town for a bit. Got some things I need to handle and some things that I want to figure out. Thought I'd tell you bye before we leave.
How long are you going to be gone?
I don't know. I will come back, but I don't know how long I'm going to be.
Okay, I understand. Stuff comes up. Just please stay safe.
Absolutely. Hopefully, found my replacement. Now, if there's a fire, your roof can be lifted off by Gigas.
We lost some really good people during that fire.
I'm quite aware. I lost the closest thing I've had to a father. So
She puts her hand on your shoulder. Everything will work out.
Yep. It's part of the reason I'm leaving. I gotta go figure out who my dad is. So
I understand. Just don't forget about us and stop by whenever you can.
Oh, I won't. I won't. Have a good one.
You too. And she'll walk away.
Ilmater be with you.
She says it right back to you.
Go back to the group.
Okay. So you wanted to see Gigas?
I mean, yeah, everybody wants to see Gigas.
Did we hear that, or is that all just private?
That was private. You guys are not with Garrick. Okay. He comes back to you guys, and you guys are now together. You're getting ready to load the wagon. Gigas actually comes running. He sees Garrick loading up. You can tell that he feels better. He's had a power nap. He's feeling a bit better.
I'm glad you're feeling better, bud.
You leaving?
I am.
Where you going?
I'm going to Nightstone.
He just looks sad for a moment.
Those people that hurt you, I gotta figure out why they were hurting you. You didn't attack them, and yet they still attacked you. That's not exactly good.
He nods.
And also, I gotta find my dad.
He nods again. He's a little sad, but he understands that things move on. He looks at you, and he goes to hug you. Make a strength check.
Oh God, making you character.
Of course, this is where I roll bad. 13.
He picks you up and he crushes you a little bit. You feel it. You got a couple bones crack. Nothing breaks, but a couple cracks.
You're gonna need an alignment.
And then he puts you back down.
All right, Gigas.
You need to already.
I'm sorry?
I think you need my help already.
Gigas, you're gonna be protecting this city while I'm gone, okay?
He just nods and he goes, protect people property.
Yep. Protect family.
He goes, protect family. Then he points at you.
Then I point to the village.
And then he points at Karen. He just keeps pointing at people.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
No.
I say yes to everyone.
Yep.
This one not. This one yes.
Yep.
He then nods and goes, I must go.
1 hour later.
I must go fish.
Go fish. Yep. Fishing's good.
And then
Eat some food.
he'll take off. You hear bum 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 bum.
All right, y'all. I'm good to go. Sorry that took a while.
Could we hear his conversation with Gigas?
Yes, but only was this in common or giant, Garrick?
That was half.
Yes. No.
Half.
Yes.
I've kind of been transitioning into doing half speaking in giant and half speaking in common.
Okay, so
To make it to
Can I
where
have
he has to-
eavesdrop using my mind ability or not? Is that
mind ability, you can't hear what they hear. You can just speak to them, and they can speak back through it. You can't exactly, but he was not away from you. You heard the whole conversation, and you speak giant. I mean, not giant. That's the other one. So you know half the conversation. Like you caught the gist of it, but you don't know exactly what he was saying. You guys have prepared the wagon, and do you guys make your way? Is there anything else you need to get done?
I make sure my apprentice knows that she's in charge. Of the
Oh,
forge.
oh, she just shows this complete cockiness. Like, yes, I got this easy.
I know you do.
Then I make sure I apologize because it's taking a while to say goodbye to my family of the village.
All right. You guys know that this will be about 2 days. As long as nothing goes wrong. It could even be a little sooner as long as you don't hit anything or nothing gets in your way.
I rolled a 2, by the way, on a self roll, and I have tears in my eyes.
All right. You guys notice he's got a couple tears.
I would say quick to Garrick. Did you say that the giant was being hunted
Yeah.
in Nightstone?
Yep.
You realize it's likely was for sport by the rich and powerful then.
I do not know of giant hunting.
You
That
guys
they
do.
hunt all sorts of creatures for fun.
Yes, you guys all know that Nightstone is a known place for nobles to go and hunt for sports.
Oh, all right.
That's horrible.
Sounds like an egregious practice.
I can understand hunting animals for food. But these things, Gigas, I mean, you guys met him. He wouldn't hurt a fly, and he's incredibly helpful. He's incredibly nice. Generous
Only
with his
thing I
time.
could ever understand is that some people have been hearing rumors that there are giants attacking people in the countryside. Other than that, I cannot think of a reason to attack a giant unless it attacked first.
I'll tell you what. People generally spread rumors against those that are not their own kind.
And the rich and powerful just like to do things for fun, including hunting other species such as giants.
So you need to be open.
Wait a second. I will move to the living room because then I just laughing.
You need to open your mind to many different perspectives.
I try to keep an open mind. I don't exactly know what you're meaning.
Well, what I'm saying is that the giants have a perspective as well. They might be attacking because they hear about people hunting our people, which they view generally the same as hunting their people for sport. That's why they're attacking.
Well, I'd like to get to the bottom of it,
Same.
regardless. Hang on at Nightstone.
I agree.
You guys ready to head up?
Yeah. Champ, did I hear anything of that sort yet? Probably not, right?
About what? What do you hear?
About this nobles hunting giants. Was this something that in Waterdeep it was talked about?
You know that Nightstone is known for nobles to go to and hunt things for sport. Everybody, you know, it's pretty public knowledge that nobles like to go there. It's like a retreat. People like to go there, hunt, and do stuff like that. It's usually nobles. Nightstone's kind of visited by nobles a lot. Okay.
Well, he whispers something like, maybe that's the reason why my goddess wanted to go me there.
You guys know you can't go north straight from Autumn's Reach. It's too hard of a terrain. It would take longer to travel. So your plan would be to take Autumn's Reach to the high road, go north a little bit, and then head to Nightstone. Unless you guys decide to do anything else. You guys fine with taking the road?
Well, I think it would be. Wait a second. Where are we? We are in. Where is it? Okay, put it down there. Okay. So you see there? Yeah, I think I saw it. So there is a road there. You said I would probably. I mean, with this wagon thingy, you can't really go off the road, right?
It would be pretty difficult.
Yeah. So I look at the others. None of these guys look like they're guides or rangers or anything. So I guess we just have to take their main road down. And I would place myself on the wagon now, and kind of really pull my hoodie down very deep so that nobody on the streets would know me, and maybe also hide between two people sitting or something.
Okay.
And I would also describe. And I would not. I'm just.
All right, you guys are heading on the road. It's a 2-day reach to get there. You're on the road. Nothing's going wrong. You guys are getting to get a little more comfortable with each other. Garrick is walking beside it. Alderan's walking beside it. Apris is enjoying the flatbed. So is Quarion and Erda. They're just relaxing. The squire is all happy on top of the horse, leading the flatbed. Nothing goes awry. But as you guys are getting to the crossroads that you would then cross up to Nightstone, you see something interesting. You see a broken wagon on the side of the road with some open, broken jars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys want to keep going, or you want to stop?
Do we see any people lying on the floor or something, or
Make a perception check.
Can I make a perception check too?
As well, go ahead. Anybody that wants to look for something.
No, I'm looking for
So let's
people.
see the whole scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for interesting items around.
Well, I'm gonna look for signs of and if there was a struggle.
Okay, so
Struggle.
I'll start with the first one. Alderan, you don't notice anybody. It looks okay. You see some goods on the ground. Mapris, you got to make a roll as well because you're doing it for the quality of loot. Erda, you were also looking for people?
I was looking for like danger, so like people who might attack us, anything suspicious.
No, you don't see anything. It's just a broken wagon with some supplies and stuff on the bottom. It just looks like something happened here. And we'll go to Quarion. You noticed bits of blade laying on the ground and like a hilt, and definitely looks like there was a struggle here.
I was also looking for people, and I got a 5.
All right, Garrick, everything looks fine to you.
We're safe.
Mapris, you notice something shining on the bottom of the broken wagon that's like kind of hanging from it.
Can
I'm climbing
I
off
take it?
Do you want to publicly do that, or are you gonna? How do you want to handle it?
I want to sneakily take it. I don't want anyone to notice that I'm
Sneaky,
grabbing it.
sneaky.
All right, roll sleight of hand. You don't need stealth because you're all probably gonna be walking near that wagon. It's not absurd that you guys are gonna take a look.
I'm staying back further than other people.
All right, Mapris, you take as they're looking at the wagon, you just reach your hand out, boop, boop, and just put it right into your pocket.
Can't make a perception check.
Against your sleight of hand?
Yeah.
No, you already made a perception check, and you were looking for people. I mean,
And also
struggle.
Also, your that's what your passive perception is for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do not notice her take this item.
She would have had to fail against my passive perception.
Yes. She slips it into her pocket. The rest of you just notice some goods. You notice some rotten tomatoes. You notice some parts. But this wagon is about 2 times the size of yours, and it's just missing a wooden wheel on one side that you see laying in the grass.
Can I get it back on the road?
You want to attempt to repair it?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm proficient in land vehicles, if that helps.
Oh.
Sure. Well, yeah, I'll give it to you. Go ahead and make a strength check, and we'll see if you can get that wheel slapped back on there.
I'll go to help him.
All right, roll it with advantage.
That's just straight strength, right? Not
Yes.
athletics.
Nope, just straight strength.
23.
You pull out your little hammer. This is you know this hammer. This and you haul up the wagon. Quarion, what he does is he holds the wagon up for you straight so you can get that wheel on there, and you just take 3 strikes with a nail. Boom, boom, boom. Just slips right back in there.
Looks like we got an upgrade, fellas.
Oh, that's good.
It's a good thing you spotted how to fix that. I already knew having you on the party was a great idea.
Thanks.
Alduin looks a bit, like guilty again, looking at his hands. Shaking his head.
Do you want to try and purify those tomatoes for me?
I'm not sure it would work.
I think we've already discovered that
That
it
was
doesn't make food.
sarcastic. It didn't work.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He looks a bit depressed.
You're
Is
not
this
gonna
like a 2-horse cart?
definitely a 2-horse cart.
Yeah.
Can it be a 1 Garrett cart?
I was already going to suggest that idea. I figured you were going to do that anyway. So as Garrick picks it up, you see him latch it. He picks up one side, and then the squire helps move the horse to the other side of it. Garrick, make an athletics check for me.
26.
I mean, he's one-handing this thing. He's just got it under one arm.
This is a 19.
This is with Mapris, Erda, and Quarion in it. He's not even struggling.
All right.
God, you're so strong.
Yep.
Eldrin, are you still
Imagine what a
walking
knight
beside
you'd
it?
be.
Yeah, I'm looking very envious at him. And shaking my head.
All right. Do you guys check anything else out?
What?
You good to go? What?
Yeah. What's wrong, Aldrin?
Nothing. Just feel
That's
like
not
the
true.
most useless person in this group.
You're
Everything's
the
fine.
what?
Nothing. Just ignore me.
All right. I won't push, but I'm sure you have your uses. From what I know, they sent this guy, and I point to the armored knight, to get you to where you need to go.
He laughs shortly and then hides his laugh. Yeah,
Seems like you're pretty important.
I would not say that. Just get the right friends.
All right. Well, on we go.
Mapris, make a intelligence check as you were to grab that stone and put it in your pocket. Okay, it's just a yellow stone with some symbols on it. Oh,
All right.
Okay. I want to check the wagon if are there some kind of traces of footsteps or anything on the. Can I find?
Make a survival check.
God, I have to switch this character. Without a mouse, it takes much longer to. Think.
You notice little footprints leading to Nightstone.
How little?
They're pretty little. I mean, they're
Hobbling?
it's close to that. It's definitely a little person footstep. It's
Child, maybe.
could be a child, it could be a halfling, anything that's small.
And do I also know how old these footsteps are?
They're decently fresh. They're not old, but they're not brand new. You know, you'd say a couple days.
Mm-hmm. Then he points to the footprints and says, "Did you see these footprints here? I think there was a child or someone like that size on this wagon. Maybe he probably fled the scene. Maybe we should
Well,
check out this track."
That's a good spot. Good job.
So
he doesn't do that. He's just like,
Do I know what these tracks are?
you're make a survival check. You definitely have hunted in your time. You defended a small village.
That's a 16.
No, you get a gist that it's not. That's definitely not a halfling footprint. It's definitely not a gnome footprint, but you're not 100% sure
Dwarf?
what it is.
dwarven or be? Yeah, I think it's a child.
It's not a halfling. It's not a gnome. I don't know if it is a child or not. I don't know what it is, but I can't say you're wrong.
Hopefully it's not a goblin or something.
I welcome goblins. I want a good fight.
Okay.
I see an
Sure.
RP moment happening right here. So give me 2 seconds. I need to go to the restroom if you guys want to do something. I know Garrick's got a lot to say to Quarion now. So give me 1 second. You guys are go ahead to talk.
I feel like frozen.
I just
in time.
dropped the wagon at this point. Just kind of set it down.
I'm sorry.
Do you don't like fighting?
I fight when I have to.
But there's nothing like a good show.
A show.
He
You
wrinkles
don't
his
enjoy
brow.
a good fight?
I'm all about the thrill of living in a life and death fight. Yeah, great. But you just assume that we're just gonna march in, and if these are goblins, just kill them.
I mean, if there's nothing more to be done, if there's no hostages or anything like that, yeah.
You are a fool. You know that, right?
I mean, this is also a fool talking to another fool, so yes.
Okay, Alderin kind of steps in between them, like maybe we could discuss this whole topic at a different kind of place. He looks very unsure, not really like confident in this whole situation.
All right, I'm back.
Do you ever stop to wonder why goblins have a hatred towards people?
Looks between you guys.
No, I don't.
No, not at all.
Usually have them pointing swords at my companions, and they usually end right there.
Do you understand why?
No, I do not.
It's the same reason my people were at the end of those swords. Because we're scary looking.
I've never engaged in a half orc or an orc.
Oh, no?
Oh.
Not at all.
Oh, not that I can recall of.
Quarion.
I do know that you're
The order, you do know your first mission for the Order of the Gauntlet was to arrest 2 half orcs and a full orc, and you have no idea why you arrested them. You just were ordered to.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
So that's you're kind of ambushing me here a little bit.
I've been lucky to be where I'm at. But I know my people. I know when I was being raised by my mother that she was looked down upon for a while. Just because I was her kid.
Sorry, I don't know if your mother was an orc or a human.
She was a human.
Well, I'm not the type, but I can guarantee you that there are other humans in the world that look down upon anything that isn't a human.
You are one of those types.
Alderin. 2 names now.
You just said goblins. I can't wait. Everybody needs a performance. Can't wait to kill them. It's gonna be great.
I mean, if they're holding hostages, yeah.
No, I agree, but you're just assuming the worst, and you're wanting it to happen.
I don't see an issue in that.
I pick up the cart and I start moving, knowing in the back of my head how this is going to go down.
He's been brainwashed from such a young age. I don't know what else you expect.
Brainwashing, that's a harsh word.
What else do you explain it as? You were told that certain species were below you or needed to be dealt with, and did you ever question anything? Think for yourself? No.
I don't think that other species are below me.
Yes, you do. You literally just explained that you do.
I only find that barbarous creatures that hold hostages or ransack places of
You assume that
innocence
people different from you are
be killed.
barbarians?
What's so wrong with barbarian?
That was kidding. But
You're assuming that these goblins have something wrong with them. You're wanting them to have something wrong with them. Correct?
Cut out.
I said your assumption is that there is something wrong with these goblins and that they're bad.
I mean, there was a sign of a struggle, so yes, I'm using my intelligence to assume that something had occurred, like a conflict or a fight. Intelligence.
All right. Let's get you back to your sport.
All right, I sense this hatred here, so we're gonna assume you guys were talking a little bit, as you know, as Garrick is definitely pulling the wagon with one arm. You guys, here, let me pull this up.
Aldurin is just following, kind of, but he's like totally feeling uncomfortable. I feel like mom and dad just quarrel. What should I do?
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
Yeah, like that. Like, oh my god, what's happening? And mom is
Stop
Garrick, by the way.
So you've been traveling the high road for days. As evening approaches, you spot a wooden signpost next to a trail that heads north into the hills. Nailed to the post are 3 arrow-shaped signs. The 2 marked Waterdeep and Daggerford. Follow the high road, but point in the opposite directions. The 3rd marked Nightstone beckons you to follow the trail. If memory serves, Nightstones is only roughly 10 miles up the trail.
Mm-hmm. That means... I'm sorry, I'm used to kilometers. What does it mean? How many days?
Oh wait,
10 miles.
How many miles?
10
You
miles.
said 10, right? 10. So almost like 20 kilometers.
Okay.
It's not too far. But definitely not something we could tackle in the night.
I think it must be more than what.
I set the cart down.
It's boom. Just one side falls. The horse is like, "Oh, son of a gun!" And
I'd set it down easy.
all right. So are you guys playing? What do you guys want to do? You're 10 miles away from North Nightstone.
I'm going to go hunting.
Okay, make a survival check for me.
13.
You come back with a rabbit.
All right.
I'm gonna make a stew out of rabbit to see how far I can make it go.
Okay. Make a performance check for me just for the flavor. The stew will be made, but let's see. Quarion, Mapris, what do you two want to do?
I'm gonna go sharpening my sword, and I'm gonna teach or attempt to teach Amphion how to raise a shield.
So you want to train Amphion a little bit here, like a little. Okay. So one-on-one training, like you're swinging your sword at her gently and trying to teach her to use the sword.
No, to use the shield.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. So
I
as
will
you.
try to help Garrick. Preparing the meal.
Okay. You get the roll.
I'm not really useful. I'm just like doing something like peeling potatoes or something. I'm not the hard part.
Okay. Garrick, roll another performance check for me.
It's even better. 17.
With Eldarin's health, she's got some potatoes he's peeling, and the stew's the rabbit seems to, you taste it a little bit. It seems to taste pretty good.
Thank you. It was quite useful.
Erdo,
Appreciate your help.
what would you like to be doing?
Looking very proud.
Who?
Erdo, what would you like to be doing?
I think I'm just gonna watch everyone.
Okay, make a
Stand
perception.
back, stay in the cart.
Make a perception check for me. Mapris, what are you doing?
I'd like to observe Erda, see who she is. After last night, I am a little wary of her. Even...
Gee, I wonder why.
I just had to throw up. I mean,
Oh, this tea is not agreeing with me.
Do you know anything about tieflings? No, tea could be really bad for them. Maybe you put honey in it, and I'm allergic to that.
You sure I don't know about tieflings?
Actually, why you say that? Mapers, make a history check. You know a tiefling has horns, and that they're from they're considered a demonic race sometimes by certain people. What you notice, Erda, is you actually notice a couple spears laying on the side of the road. They're broken, but they're there.
On the cart? Or
On the side of the road, kind of in the bushes a little bit.
I'd go over to them and inspect it, look for other people around.
All right. You notice a
One
piece. Oh, go ahead.
I write something to you, okay? Or you go on.
Um,
I don't disturb you.
Okay, that's right. Erda, what you notice is the two spears. They're broken. They've definitely been used. But you see a piece of what looks like a patched overall part.
Is it brown?
It's brown.
Can I pick it up?
Of course you can. You pick it up and it's cloth.
Does it look like a special make or anything? Like high quality? Or that?
You realize it's usually used just to patch some clothes, but it looks familiar to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna if I don't see anything else over there, I'm just gonna take it with me and just keep staring at it. So the rest of the party just sees me staring at this piece of brown cloth.
All right, Garrick. You definitely know that's part of Gigis's clothes.
That's from Gigas.
It is. I found it over there with some broken spears. I could have sworn I saw it somewhere.
When he came to town, he was crushing the buildings, and he was just a mess. He had some spears in him.
Does the fragment of cloth look old?
It looks old, yes.
So I guess this is where he got attacked. We should keep an eye out.
She'd nod and just kind of toss it.
Okay, what do you guys that you're making
Toss it to
camp?
me.
Or,
Yeah, if you want it, she'd be like,
Thank you. That's kind of you.
it smells bad.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
So you guys, it's getting late. You guys are obviously making camp. Let me
Can
roll.
I-
Go ahead.
Can
I'm
I
coming
attempt
back.
to spar with Quarian?
I will allow it if he accepts.
It depends if how long my training with Amphion goes.
It's you're not doing anything hard. You're just you're doing a couple simple swings and teaching them how to properly parry with the shield.
You wanna teach her how to what it looks like to really spar?
I guess. I take it you have some steam you'd like to blow off.
I think we both do. But I'm not gonna hurt you. I hope you don't hurt me. And we'll get to know each other through the art of combat.
All right.
Made a movement.
That's what you so wish.
You're gonna do this obviously in the theater of mind, unless you know what? No, actually, I do have something I can put you guys all on. Hold on.
She's back.
Give me how separate are you guys gonna be from each other? You guys next to each other? You're gonna have 5 feet within each other.
Say there's probably gonna be
Alderin is looking a bit worried. What is going on now? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on now? He has got his hands ready for healing.
I just have my great axe ready.
God. That makes me more worried now.
All right, both of you roll initiative. Click your token and then tell me what you roll, Garrick.
can I make a ring of fire appear around them?
I'll allow
Boy.
it. Sure.
That was a bad initiative
It's
roll.
part of thaumaturgy.
I got 17 total.
I'll add you
Jeez.
in there.
I'm not slow.
What?
Oh, you did it yourself.
Dex modifier
Okay.
is part of your AC though, so
Yep.
enough.
Here's the rules of this.
I mean,
Nobody gets knocked out. The first person, if you for some reason would go negative, you're gonna sit at 1 HP.
Yeah.
spells allowed.
Spells are definitely allowed if you choose to use, but you don't have any at the. I guess. Yeah, spells.
Neither of us have them.
Yes, I do.
You guys are welcome to use anything at your disposal. Just understand the RP consequences of such a thing. You do have 4 people watching. Let me.
But
just-
Alderin looks really, really, really uncomfortable. More than ever before in this group.
I move towards him. Are we starting?
give me 1 second, and you will be.
Do I control the light? Oh, that's great.
Mapers, can you see now?
No, it's still black.
I see the people standing.
You're gonna have to give her like 15 feet, or put a torch in the middle.
Yeah.
Did you ever make that torch?
No, I forgot actually.
For me, there is no black. Right?
Do you see anything now, Mapers?
Still nothing.
Why does this happen to you?
Why don't you give her access to my character sheet or something so she can see what I see?
I could do that.
I can. A second.
Do you not see? So you just see black?
It's fully black, yeah.
Okay, wait a second. I will.
Oh, I got it. I know what I did wrong. Do you see
look
now?
at this.
Yes, I see my token, but that's it.
You don't see any light around you?
Nope.
Alright, what if I do this?
I put it into the Discord chat. if
Can you see
want
now?
to-
Still nothing.
Dun 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 dun.
Why can you not? Why does this always happen to you?
Always.
Dun.
Oh, it's PvP. Do you want me to roll in chat?
Yes, I do. That way it's fair and everybody can.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit better.
Really uncomfortable again. Like really, what is going on? How did this happen?
It's just a spar. We're fine.
He doesn't
No
know
killing.
something like that.
We're not killing.
You guys can go ahead and start while I mess around with her token.
I move towards him. I rage, and I swing.
Rage. Wait, do I get an opportunity
Die!
to attack if he moved towards me?
No.
Oh God!
That's in earlier editions.
I miss.
You definitely miss.
'Cause
You
I cannot
definitely miss.
recklessly attack.
What does a reckless attack mean?
That's just second level stuff I can't do yet.
Okay, so. All right,
You
well,
get anything
I'm
special for
gonna
crit failure?
swing.
You hit.
All right, and then what's the damage?
Just click the longsword in chat.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
And oh,
Okay.
What kind of?
I take it and I
monster?
grin. And then I swing back.
Oh God!
Oh, I'm at the roll in chat. Sorry. Dang it, that was a good roll too.
I'm sorry. Are you really attacking with the sharp edge of the axe?
yeah, that hits. That hits.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you didn't say anything about it. And I was like, okay, he's now
All
killing
right.
the other player.
14 points of bludgeoning.
Quarian has now lost the duel.
Oh, I still have one more hit point.
14?
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Is
So
anybody
what-
of them hurt?
What happens was, Garrett, go ahead and do the flavor.
So I take the stab wound, kind of, but you see that it just kind of, it hits, but kind of deflects a bit. And I just kind of grit my teeth a little bit and smile. and then I grab the sword, pull him close, and just backhand him almost with the end of my axe, knocking him on the ground.
Okay. And you both did not attack with the sharp edge, right?
No,
How
definitely
much
not.
health do you have, by the way? Because I can't see your health meter.
I have 11 health left.
Wait, how much health do you have total?
16.
I hit you for 10.
I know.
Raging. Look at what raging does.
Oh, wait, so it does half?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just reach a hand down to you.
Good. That's so good. All right.
Olarin also comes to you guys, like inspecting you with his sight. Not stepping on the fire thingy, but
That was just flavor. Don't worry. That was just like I'm
I
not.
reach a
there.
hand down to you.
It's there.
To you, Corey.
I grab your hand and say, well, Matt, that was a good hit.
Yep.
Oh, you use thermosy to make the.
You feel better?
I mean, kind of smarted a bit. So,
Quarren, you
yes and no.
you got a bit of blood coming from your nose, a little bit on the side of your lip. You can tell that you when he hit you.
I use lay on hands a little bit, and I feel instantly better.
Okay,
It's an interesting ability you got there.
Olarin tried to kind of, like look at him, and then when he's just healing, like withdraws again. Steps to the side.
You're pretty decent with that sword.
Thanks. You're pretty good with that great axe.
I've used it a bit.
I think if you weren't going into that rage, I think you probably would have taken a bit more damage. But that was a pretty good absorb.
I mean, that's how I fight.
Now, the better thing is that usually I don't have to hurt any of my comrades.
No, we're not
I
hurting
do
each
more
other.
so protecting than I do so killing.
That's not the way you've made yourself seem, but I guess we'll see.
Just
when we get
enjoy
to
a good fight. That's all.
Garrick, make an insight check for
Just
me.
as you enjoy a good rage.
Corian, what do you really feel right now? What's your character feeling right now? Any shame? Any like annoyance or?
Slightly annoyed, but other than that, nothing like bad.
No
Just
shame.
a 14.
Okay.
He likes a good fight.
Yeah, good fight. Okay. All right. So you
Enjoyed
guys.
the clashing of steel, the adrenaline pumping.
The squire looks a little disappointed in the outcome of the battle.
I go.
I guess she would change her master.
I go over to the squire. Let this be a lesson. When someone's bigger and stronger than you, you want to keep your distance.
She nods.
Aldrin also nods.
He fought bravely, but bravery can get you killed.
Okay. You guys are good. You guys sit around the fire. You all take a long rest, obviously. So if you did use anything, go ahead and restore up. Erda, make a charisma check.
Yeah, I knew it was. Ha.
Why does she have to make a charisma check every night?
Yes.
I have an idea.
Corian does not.
Let me roll something here.
I have an idea.
Wow, you guys are. I guess wolves don't like to attack you guys.
Good. I'm taking a watch.
Okay.
By the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So decide your watches, because.
Before we went to bed, I go over to Amphion and say, sometimes you don't win every fight you get.
True.
All right. So you guys decide your watches. I need to know who's up watch, if you're doubling or just doing single.
I'm the first.
I was also going to do first, but I'll do second now.
Yeah.
Amphion, I'll watch with her.
I'll go last.
Okay. You guys are just doubling up or going single?
I would go single.
Okay, I'm fine with whatever you guys decide to do. If you want one person awake, well, everybody else is sleeping. That's on you guys. Yeah, you have so which means if something happens, the squire can roll as well.
We just die. It's like that.
Okay. So the first watch is Eldarin, right? Or was it Garrick?
Yeah. I'm the first.
All right, Garrick will be second, Corian, and then it'll be Erda, and then Mapris. Okay, make Aldrin make a perception check for me.
Oh, wait a second. I get back to the perception. Without a mouse, it's really hard to move.
Everything looks fine and dandy to you. Actually, there's not a single thing you notice. You're just daydreaming at this point.
Fine night actually out here.
Yeah,
Best night ever.
You're just daydreaming.
I have one question out of the game, just for a short time.
Of course.
It's now 8:15, and you said it's until 3. Is this 2 more hours? Or 1 more?
It's 2 hours. 2 hours.
Hour and
Okay.
45 minutes.
Because I have to tell, because I kind of really got the time wrong. Everything is perfect. I just did not know which
Okay.
time is.
Normally it won't go this late. Normally it would end like right now.
Okay,
I
because
just-
I thought that before. So today we can play longer. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Your watch goes fine. You go over. You're like, Garrick, it's your watch. Garrick comes up and make a perception check, Garrick.
Ignore me for a second. Warte, ist das nicht 10? Yeah. Sorry.
There's a natural 20.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a big wolf. He's not moving to you, but he's definitely circling you, taking a look around to see. He's walking around.
When you say big wolf, is it just a normal wolf?
It's a big wolf.
Like a dire wolf.
A
Yeah, dire wolf. It's not
All right.
attacking though, and it's not even getting closer to you.
I just kind of look at it.
It's
I
gonna
look out a rabbit tonight.
It looks back. Something's scaring it. It sniffles its nose and then it walks away.
Do we have any leftover from the stew?
Yes,
Can I get a little bowl and set it at the edge of camp?
of course you can.
This is all while I have to watch, right? And I just kind of don't get anything.
No, you even if you were awake, you have no idea. You're daydreaming.
You know why? Because I'm praying right now. I'm
Yeah.
like having my eyes closed, like chill, lady.
Okay, so
Keeping
Garrick, you
myself.
put the bowl down. Right before the end of the watch, you see the wolf come up and just start. It's like it actually takes the whole bowl. It just bites down on the bowl and drags it and pulls it back. And then you see it just eating the stew, licking it. Then you realize it occurs to you why it's not coming to you. You have a pretty smelly thing on you that it probably deters this animal knowing what that smell is.
I do have that.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to clean as soon as I get to a river.
It knows what that smell is, and it's avoiding you because of it. All right,
Yep.
Corian, make a perception check as Garrett goes back.
I wake him up and I like pat his chest, and as I do, I leave the fragment of the overalls.
I'm like, there's a dire wolf out there. Keep this on you. He won't get next to you.
Ugh, what? Ugh, this thing smells.
Exactly.
Ugh.
Do I notice that?
Absolutely not.
You're sleeping.
All
I'm
right.
sleeping. I
Well,
set my watch.
If
on
he
my-
attacks you, that's on you.
Okay.
I take the cloth back.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, if he handed it to Corian was gonna hold it like with one hand like outstretched from him, like.
Gross.
All right, Corian, make your perception check, and I'll do it for your.
All right.
Seems fine. There's you don't notice anything weird. Yeah, everything's fine.
Said I was gonna be up with Amphion
Oh.
as
Yep.
well.
Be right back. You
That's
can
fine.
watch my cat.
I rolled for Amphion, so you and Amphion are sitting there. Anything you'd like to say?
Yeah. I'm sorry if I disappointed you at that match earlier.
Amphion just nods. It's all right. It's like you said, you don't win every battle.
Don't. And I know there have been adventurers from the Gauntlet that haven't made it back. True. But it's something that you always have to live with and deal with. Off the subject, is there anything that you feel that you want to improve on while we're out here and we have the opportunity? Not tonight, but in the future.
Make an insight check for me real quick. She's gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, I would love to learn the short sword, I guess, to be a knight like you."
Oh, I don't have a bonus to it.
You're not quite sure, but you sense a little bit of doubt in that sentence, but you're not 100% sure there's doubt.
You sure about that?
Of course, I would love to be a knight and grow up to be honorable.
You don't sound too enthralled.
Oh, it's just tiring.
I wasn't born in the saddle. You have to get your way up there. It's not an easy climb.
She nods and then just walks away from you to go to bed.
Okay, is that the end of our shift?
Is it?
The guy was flustered.
Yeah.
All right.
Erda, as before you wake up for your shift, you roll a 20. So you sit there and you see in your mind, once again, you have both of your hands open. Which one do you close?
I keep the one with me in it open.
Okay. Nobody bugs you tonight. You wake up and you're the only one awake at this moment. It's your turn to watch, so make a perception check. You notice out of the corner of your eye, the direwolf is just enjoying the bowl still, just like messing with it, and then you see it disappear into the night.
Can I just take the bowl back and...
Sure, if you want it back.
Take the bowl back.
Yeah, give me this ball.
put it back where it belongs? It's kind of like, oh yeah, it's fine.
Anything else you'd like to do?
The bowl back.
Best decision, take a ball away from the dog.
Do I feel weird or anything or not?
Nope.
Voices in my...
No voices tonight, but you know what she wants.
Yeah.
Do you do anything
Alright.
tonight, or do you go to
No, I'm just gonna go back to bed.
Okay.
Jen, was there some kind of water in it next to us?
What kind
What
of?
do I...
I'm sorry. What?
Was there water or something next to us? Also a river or something?
It's a little pond.
Okay.
But would you say, Heather?
Do I need more sleep? To get a full night's rest, do I have to sleep?
You don't have to. You probably rested well enough.
Okay, then I will stay awake.
This will be interesting. Okay, Mabris, make a perception check. And Erda, make another charisma check. Mabris, you're very interested in that stone you found. Do you look at it?
I am gonna inspect it, see if I can figure out what the symbols on it mean.
Oh boy. Okay, make that investigation check. Erda, as she pulls that stone out, you just suddenly get a headache.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly you hear a voice say, "That should be mine."
Are you Gollum?
So I see the stone.
You do?
Okay. I go up to her and be like, where did
I'm sorry, you cut out. I didn't hear you.
where did you find that?
Just down the road. Saw something shiny. Thought I might like it.
May I see it?
Why?
It looks just like something my mother used to have. I swear, it's so similar.
Are they both rogues?
I just hold it up. I don't hand it over to her.
Do I know what it is at all?
No, but
Okay.
but you have a feeling in your gut that you want that.
Okay. That looks. It can't be. It looks so much like my mother's pendant. And where did you find this again?
Somewhere between the broken jars down the road.
I swear. Can I hold it, please?
Is she persuading me, or am I?
It's completely in character. There's no roles. You guys decide how you want to do this.
All right. I get a bad feeling from her, not knowing her, and every interaction with her has been a little shady. So I don't feel comfortable enough to hand this over just now.
So do you like pull away from me, or?
I do.
I don't understand. I swear it looks like my mother's. Why are you not letting me see it?
I might want to keep it. Maybe it's worth something somewhere else. I don't know you that well enough yet.
You think I'm what? A crook who's just trying to steal something from you? What do you want for it? I don't understand. You found it on the side of the road. It means nothing to you, but I swear it looks like something very, very important to me.
I reluctantly pull it out of my pocket and hold it in front of her.
It looks like the amulet my mother used to pray to every night. She would hold it, and it could be from a different person, but it could be to the same deity.
And what deity are you speaking of?
That's the problem. My mother died when I was really young. I don't know. I didn't learn much about her or her faith, and I always wanted to, and I haven't seen one of these for so long. In fact, I've never seen one, and before my mother's died.
If you haven't seen one, how do you know that this is exactly like her?
It's the closest thing I've ever seen to what she used to use every night when I was a kid. The symbols are the same. You are in the way. It was a very important memory to me, so I remember it quite well, but I still don't understand. I will pay you for it if that's what you need. I really need to learn more about this. It will help me learn more about my past and my mother. It's very important.
How much are you willing to pay me for it?
I guess I don't have too much, but 3 gold?
Let's discuss.
What do you want?
Will you cut out? I'm sorry, what did you say?
Let's discuss this another night.
But I really feel like I need that. I don't understand. Do you want more gold? I can give you more. I just don't have that much, but I can give you more.
It feels like it's worth a lot more money than.
But you literally just said you just found it. Doesn't mean that much to you. I'll give you 5 gold. I don't have much, but I'll give you 5 gold for it.
Is it still a night?
Yes.
Because I have the feeling like someone will wake up and like, shut the fuck up. I will just lay down and say nothing.
I'll take the 5 gold and hand it to her.
Okay, I'll give her 5 gold.
Okay. There it is. So you walk away with it.
Yep.
As you look down, You feel something happening to you. It feels weird. You feel a sense of pain in your chest as a serpent thing pops out of your chest and eats the stone and then goes back into your chest.
What the fuck?
Do
Sorry,
I
I was
see all this?
You do not. She turned her back
Reaction.
to you, and you do not notice.
Alright.
It hurts. You're in miserable pain right now.
Okay. Do I fall to the ground or not?
You do not. It just
Okay. I'll probably like lay down like I'm going to sleep, and I won't actually be sleeping, but I'll just be like hoping with
Does
things.
did their bickering wake me up?
hold on. I'll decide that for you. Hold on. It does.
Give me the stone. No. Give me the stone. No.
Does
We must
Erica
have
look
it.
like
We
she's
must have the stone.
Make an insight check on Erda.
15?
No.
No.
She's probably hiding it pretty good at this point. She doesn't want anybody to know.
What is going on?
I said I'm laying down like I'm sleeping. So did you?
Mapers,
I'm sorry?
what's going on?
Nothing. She just
that's-
went back to sleep.
Yeah, but you and Erda were bickering back and forth about something. Woke me up.
It's nothing interesting, just girl stuff.
Just girl stuff. All right, well, thought something might have been happening, so good night.
Good night.
Everybody's watch goes good. You guys wake up. It's morning.
Breakfast time.
Did you read what I wrote here? Champ?
Yeah, I got you. I confirmed.
Okay. Thanks.
In the morning,
Yep,
I'm
it is.
making waffles.
With what?
I'm just kidding. That's a quote, but
Okay.
I'm making breakfast.
Okay. He's making breakfast. The rest of you start waking up. You guys are gathered together.
Okay. Really?
Erida, you feel like there's something special about you right now, but you're not quite sure what it is. But it feels nice. It feels powerful.
Good.
You now have a second spell slot.
Say second spell slot.
Yeah, you get 2 spell slots now.
That's useful.
Our only magic
It's also
caster.
scary for the rest of us.
Technically a magic caster.
She's the only arcane caster for now.
Until I became the arcane casting barbarian.
We didn't level up or anything.
Shooting lightning bolts out my eyes and smiting people with my great axe.
I'm just amazing, Kyle. So
As you guys are sitting there, you hear a very loud bell. Ding, 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 and it doesn't stop.
is it a hunting bell or?
It just sounds like a really big bell. Like, you know that Nightstone has a bell.
Clock
Well.
tower?
I'm glad I made breakfast for the road, so at least we can eat it on the way.
Okay.
I go and pick up the wagon.
Pick up the wagon.
We'll pick up my section of it.
All right, so you guys are you guys are gonna make your way to Nightstone now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check to see if Erida's okay?
It'd be an insight check, but if you want to, go ahead. She's fine.
Great.
Everybody's fine in this group.
Fantastic.
Well, if everyone looks like they all slept well, I think we should head on.
Okay.
Great.
After following the trail for 10 miles, the bell grows louder as you get closer. A
It does
river
not stop for
It-
several hours. It does not stop.
doesn't stop.
What the hell is this bell?
Comes a river flows around the settlement, forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden palisade, beyond which you see a windmill, a tall steeple, and the high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity from the village. The trail ends before a lowered drawbridge that spans the moat beyond the drawbridge. 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap. South of the village and surrounded by the river moat is a cone-shaped, flat-topped hill on which stands a stone keep enclosed by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has partially collapsed. A wooden bridge that once connected the keep to the village has also partially collapsed.
Oh.
Give me a second, and you guys will.
I have to take this laptop somewhere else. Does not look like that. Typing. I want to go back to my
Cat.
dining table.
Oops.
Okay. Okay. I noticed that typing and listening to you talk in that it was not too fast usually, but if I type and try to listen, I do not really get it. Can you guys describe me again what he said? In short, or champ you again? Just shortly, not the whole thing that you read.
There's a small city with a moat surrounding it.
Okay. Thanks.
And the
don't know.
bridge.
There's a drawbridge, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
There's a keep as well. There's a keep as well in the city.
The drawbridge is down, I believe.
The bridge to the keep is broken.
Yeah.
Oh. But down, you said. So you can cross it? Or not?
You'll get a better visual here in a second.
Can you guys see the whole thing, or just what your characters can see?
Right now it's just black.
I see a black screen.
Yeah.
Right click
I would say if you
or
zoom
shift.
out.
If you shift and click
Whoa,
where
this
we
is
are,
a huge map.
champ, it'll put us
This is a massive map.
where we are.
But we can just see our like circle around us.
So you can only see what you can actually see.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay, I wanted to show you guys the whole map, but I don't know how to get that to go.
You'd have to show off, turn off dynamic lighting.
I don't want to do that either, though. So, okay.
Nope.
All right.
I
So-
thought it was like daytime.
It is.
You can't just turn off dynamic lighting for one page.
Yeah, you can do GM layer for what you don't want
Okay, that'll work.
to.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I just gotta move. Yep, hold on.
Iris,
Okay.
you see my walls, by the way?
Yeah, they are blue and red.
Blue and pink. It's pink.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pink.
Hey,
Okay,
Iris.
pink's better than red. I don't like red.
Yeah,
Iris,
I don't like red either. They're pink.
What color are my walls, Iris?
Yellowish orange.
Gosh.
Do you guys see the map?
Brown.
Brown. For me, they're orangish.
The
Yeah,
whole
they
map
look
just
yellow
looked,
orange.
Do you guys see
Sorry.
anything?
Oh, this is even weirder. Oh man.
Oh, that is weird. No, this is bad.
I do
We
not
can-
see nothing.
What
If
just
you
happened?
If
scroll with your
you
thing.
scroll,
Oh.
you see
A lot
everything,
now.
but like it's
Yeah.
only like in a spotlight view.
Yeah, so our circle is still there, champ, but when we scroll, it moves with us, not our.
You might just have to
So
reload the page.
It's like looking through a telescope.
I also have this spot.
How do you
only.
reload a page? Do I just drag you guys out and back?
No, just refreshing.
I hit the refresh button. I'll tell you if it works.
Yeah, do that.
I can see quite a bit has happened here.
Like, move us to a different page and then move us back to this page.
Okay, now I can see everything after I refreshed.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
there
That's
we
okay.
go.
I see
Bada bing, bada boom.
something. Sorry.
It's Nightstone, fellas.
It
It's
is.
huge. Huge.
Decent size, yeah.
I gotta keep the dynamic lighting on, so take a mental picture of this here for you guys.
Oh no.
A mental picture? Why?
Because you're not gonna see everything.
There's a side view too at the bottom.
God,
Yup.
I'm hungry again.
Alright, I'm gonna set it back up.
Oh no, she's gone. Heather, are you gone? No.
I can hear you, but I can't hear Champ.
Champ, are you talking?
Am I
I would
talking?
Now you are. Good.
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
back
it's
to your
gone dark.
yeah, you guys back to your light now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The world has gone dark again.
Okay. Let me go to objects tokens. Now I gotta set it back up. Just give me 2 seconds. Still learning this. Okay. You guys do not move more than 10 feet without asking me first, okay?
All right.
I have to zoom in first here. Like it's really, we have really small creatures.
This is a huge map.
Is it still black for everyone? Because I don't see
No.
nothing.
You have to go down into the left corner, kind of.
You
nearly,
can
and then
you can see your token, right?
No.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, I can see what you're supposed to see. I can see your token that has light.
Just shift click
Yeah,
to us,
I don't know either anymore.
so it'll drag our screen.
Shift click.
Yeah.
You don't even see your token?
No.
What is up with you and your token?
Your token is right here.
Did you try zooming right out? No,
That's
really
all
out of
black.
and then for me in the left corner down was a really really small point, and then I zoomed in, and then it was there.
That's weird because I can see, because I have access to her character still, so I can see her light.
Right, that's why I'm kind of confused why she can't. She has the light around her. Are you zoomed in too much?
I'm only on 40%.
Do you see anybody else?
No, I see nothing. It's all black.
Yeah, shift click her over to us.
Shift clicker?
Yeah, like hold shift and then hold down the click button, and
I
it'll
think her
drag.
character's behind the carriage. Is it?
No, she's standing right in the trade between trade
Oh,
and the
now it's
way.
here, yeah.
I mean, it's linked to you. I don't know why. Let me,
Okay, this position is also not comfortable.
do you see it now?
I will move again.
Yes.
I will move to the dining room again.
Hey, solving problems.
I'm going to give you a little bit more vision in this case, but you won't always have it, just so you can...
Damn it. Damn it.
Well, it's just day.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I'll give you all a little bit more vision, actually. That works.
That's so nice of you. Holy snap.
You're all about to see a lot more. Because it is day, so...
I'm
Okay,
assuming I'm leading the way.
you guys decide from here on
Because
out.
I'm literally carrying the party.
The bell is still ringing, guys. You just hear bang, 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 bang.
Could be that this bell is possibly detailing their being in trouble or something like that.
Or the hunting started.
I imagine it's an alarm to bring people in.
Let's continue
Might
forward then.
be a trap, but it also might be people that need help.
I agree.
That is true. Should probably check it out.
Definitely pull up and check it out.
I just keep carrying the wagon.
Okay, you guys can go ahead and move forward quite a bit down the road.
How much is quite a bit?
Oh, you can go up to like where
The
the horse
carriage
is. I'll move the horse, and that kind of lets you know how far you guys can go.
Yep. Where's the horse even? Where is it? I have to zoom out a bit. Oh, there is the horse.
Every tile is 10 feet on this map.
Jeez.
All right.
I mean, every big square, like with the 4 tiles.
Every tile is 10 feet whenever you move one little.
Ow. All right. This is huge.
You
That's a
guys keep going. The bell is still going off.
Just doesn't feel right.
Still
Move
moving.
the carriage. We'll keep moving.
I kind of have the feeling of like this paranoid feeling where we should.
Are you rushing ahead, Alderine?
Yeah, but as long as Champ does not say "Stop there, don't move anymore." Just
Oh, this
going.
is the lighting effect that my friend did. In the other campaign that I had to quit.
The bell is still pounding. It's just bang, bang, bang.
Sorry.
Um,
For the cat.
The squire suggests that you should probably leave the horse here and she can stay with it.
No,
Yeah,
you
that
will
sounds
not.
like a
stay
good
here.
idea, Amphion.
Yeah.
Watch the carriage. If there's anything wrong, I guess shout as loudly as you can.
She's gonna bring it down a little bit behind, like near this tree.
You will not stay here. What if something happens?
I would like her to come find us.
What if they close the doors or something and she cannot find us?
Let's
Guess-
not deal with what ifs right now.
There's only so much we can do. Amphion knows how to survive.
Let's move.
Okay, no, he will not. He will not let that happen. And he'll go pick up her and kind of try to force her with him. If she doesn't come, first he will ask her, "Please follow us. I won't feel good when you stay outside, and I will not go inside either if you don't go."
The squire will look to you and be like, I listened to my master and he suggested that I stay back here.
He looks really, really angry right now.
She,
Some kind of spell I have.
are you gonna try to convince her
Yeah.
otherwise? Go ahead and roll a,
This is my squire.
either do it, if you're doing it in a mean manner, roll a,
Nah, just listen to what I wrote.
okay. She listens.
Come
She-
inside. I was like, please come inside.
What you say is follow.
Yeah, follow.
Okay. She follows.
What are you
I just
doing?
noticed that Heather's camera is just centered on her cat.
But she's so cute. Or he.
You're gonna get this. You're gonna get this poor girl killed
Why?
because there's something dangerous in the city.
Bang,
The bill
bang, bang.
Could also be something dangerous outside. What if something happens to her when she's outside and we're
Amphion knows how to hide. She can take care of herself. Not prepared for full combat. Yet. I left her. It is not because I do not care.
okay, he stares at you, deep in thought, and really conflicted. And then he stares at Garrick and kind of nods.
If there's something in there, and this child is in there, that's not gonna be good. Right now, we know that there's nothing out here.
I'm not sure.
Let's
if
go
that's
with
what-
let's go with the known.
I'm not sure if that's what. I'm also not sure anymore what to do.
There's more space for her to get away.
He tells
There's a
her,
horse.
"Okay, please take care of yourself and hide yourself."
Okay. She's so confused, but she's gonna run back behind this tree with the carriage.
And he says, "Oh, I'm sorry for forcing you."
Mapris, go ahead. Move, go ahead and move closer to the bridge and make a perception check for me then.
Different info. For a sec, I will put you on loudspeaker.
You don't, all you notice is there's a couple rocks in the ground. Boulders.
Just rocks on the ground?
That's all you notice is boulders. Yep, boulders in the ground.
All right. I'll wait for the rest of the party to come closer.
Just stay around, check.
We
Oh, wait a second. I'll have to move. Sorry.
we should probably be a little bit quiet.
Everybody make a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Everybody, okay. I'm still here. I'm hearing you. I'm just not on the phone.
I want these for my attacks. That's another nat 20 for me. So
I'm not really
Okay.
selfless.
Wow.
it stinks that you're wearing heavy armor there, Kyle. So you got a 4.
What?
You're in heavy armor, right?
No.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on stealth checks there.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
You think you're doing good.
You, as Corian walks, you hear his chinging. Erda also she trips over a rock on their way to walking down the path. Boom!
I got a 23, by the way.
You know you're pretty stealthy. You feel it. You're like, ah.
Dat zij dat is. Zij kan
Separating.
Niks met me.
Okay. Well, I should probably wait for her to come back.
I'm hearing you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know, but
I'm back with my
it's like super loud. We can like hear your whole house.
I know because I wanted to hear you.
I'm back.
Okay, perfect.
I was just
All right.
hungry. My tummy was.
Oh, okay. Did you make a stealth check? Who didn't
I
make
did,
a
and
stealth
it was
check?
me
I'm missing
back.
some. Oh, you. Never mind. I got him. Okay. Yeah, his nat 20.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right. You guys feel pretty stealthy, but you obviously can tell Corian and Erda are not. They're already making noises outside the gate.
I'm
But
not pretty feeling.
but you guys feel a little bit better because you know there's a ding, ding, ding going on. So, what would you guys like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna split from the group as we go into this village.
I'm gonna go
and
first.
just try to stay low and keep my eyes to where
Oh.
I can watch this
I'm
group
not
that's
going
walking
first.
in.
Okay. How do you do the vision for one person again? It's alt, right?
Yeah, Control L.
Boy, it's raining pretty hard outside my house.
Okay, whoever's walking in, do not walk in without asking me, but he's gonna go ahead and go forward. Anybody want to
Go to
follow?
the left.
He's splitting up, so he's going ahead. Anybody else can
Okay.
follow him?
I'm gonna stay next to Erda since we both seem to have the same amount of stealth.
I don't want him to be on his own, so I would.
Oh, hold on, Garrick.
Going forward. Okay, I'm where I'm at.
You notice something. Something's not right in the center of town there. You see a lot of boulders. It looks like, it's just like destroyed. There's just boulders everywhere and planted into the ground. You're welcome to keep moving if you like, but
I'm going this way.
all right.
Staying stealthy.
Yep. You with your stealth what's your passive perception?
13.
All right. You get close enough. You see a Sadly, you see a dead dog in the middle of the town square there, and you see two wargs just chowing down on it.
This is unfortunate.
Is there a way into this building?
Yes. There's
God.
It's on this side. Are there any windows that are not on that side?
There is not.
All right. Well, great.
I'm gonna try to get behind this boulder.
Okay, go ahead. You got that stealth. Let me
I'm gonna go there.
The total with an at 20 is 23.
Okay, they notice the thing, but you notice them. Anybody else is welcome. He's positioning himself behind the boulder.
I'm kind of feeling restless. It
Oh,
feels
so
like a
you're
strange
walking forward.
situation.
What about you, Mapris? Are you going with her, or are you staying on the bridge?
I'll walk in a little further, see if there's anywhere I can hide.
There's a lot of places you can hide.
Oh yeah, there's you see a boulder ahead of you. There's two guard towers, one to the left and to the right of you. Aldern, are you looking into the guard tower? No, you're not looking.
Take that as a no.
All right, let me roll. Hold on, don't move anybody yet. You get behind that rock just fine. You actually see Garrick over there hiding behind a rock as well.
I'm also hiding.
Are you hiding behind that rock?
Hmm.
Are you looking inside the guard tower?
No, I'm just hiding and kind of feeling uncomfortable as I have been all this journey.
You just hear noises kind of in the middle of the town. You barely hear it with the bing, bing, bing going on.
I feel
Which
so.
building is the bell coming from?
It is coming from down by the keep, from the best of your knowledge.
From where? South?
Yeah, exactly.
Cardinal? Okay. I'm going to try to make my way into this building.
I feel like I can't leave him alone. What's he doing? What's he doing? Damn it, damn it.
Which building are you making your way into?
The one that I'm next to.
Okay, go ahead and roll another stealth check for me.
Not a natural 20, but a 20.
Okay, you go and the door's unlocked. There's
Close it behind me.
Yep, there's nothing in here, but it has been ransacked. It's destroyed. You see a couple paintings. You see two chairs tipped over and a table with old food.
All right. Looks like this place has been raided.
All right. So you guys had your actions. What about you, Quarion? What do you want to do?
Ben's gonna look into this guard tower and I think try and go inside.
Okay. You're chinging around. So let me see here. Nothing happens. I'm gonna put you in there. What you notice when you walk in there, it's a typical tower, but you can tell there's a wheel, and you definitely can notice that it's attached to the drawbridge. And you're from Waterdeep. You definitely know that you need to do both sides at the same time, but that is what pulls up the bridge.
Quick, while Erda's not inside.
Erda, what would you like to do now?
I guess just move forward, and then if I move inside this tower, is there can I look inside the tower that he didn't look in?
Of course. Go ahead. You see the same thing. It's a wheel. There's a ladder, but the top of the tower is a little beat up. There's nothing to go up. But you see the wheel there, and you know that if you turn it, it'll close the bridge.
So I can't climb up this ladder?
There's nothing to climb into. The ladder's there, but there's nothing up there.
All right. Can I take the ladder and move it to the outside and then climb it up there?
You could try, but you're gonna make a lot of noise, so make a stealth check.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now make a strength check
Yeah.
for me.
Oh no, not that.
Hey, well, you think you just move this ladder? All right, so you go to pick up the ladder and it falls in the guard tower. You hear dun, 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 dun. And suddenly you hear
Oh, God.
I didn't think it'd be that heavy. I thought it'd be a wooden ladder.
Oh boy. So if I hear this, can I move outside?
you are in the tower. You don't hear a thing.
Do I
alright,
hear
never mind.
You definitely hear it, and Mapris definitely hears it. Suddenly, you see this. They're moving forward.
Do you see this also? I'm here.
You do now. They're sniffing around.
Damn it.
They're sniffing around, and let me see.
I'm gonna
My
wait for them
stealth
to
was
pass
good.
Oh,
Stop moving your token outside your tower, there, Kyle.
I'm still in the four squares of the tower.
They
Can't see anything outside the
doesn't seem
tower.
like they notice you, but they're on alert, and they're gonna take one more step forward. Dunk.
I
Dunk.
can't actually see them.
I'm gonna.
All right.
Do I
quietly
notice
exit
them
the
coming
tower.
towards me?
Oh yeah, you definitely do.
Quietly exit the
You
tower.
and Garrick definitely can see them coming.
All right.
Can
I
stealth
am
out
gonna
behind?
stay hidden behind the boulder.
All right, since you already made the stealth check and it was good, you're very welcome to just kind of duck. You're pretty small too, so
She's just gonna stay there with her stealth check.
yeah.
I'm still here.
So, can I use my divine sense?
Go ahead. That's
Fey-
it's
Fey
undead
fiend,
fiend.
undead, celestial, I believe.
You pick nothing.
Celestial fiend,
Um,
undead. Sorry.
I pick. I'm just trying to sense if there's any evil creatures. Do I have to specifically pick one?
No, so the way divine sense is, you only can detect undead, fey, and celestial, and fiend. So if even if there's enemies, if they're not that type, you wouldn't sense them.
Okay.
I think Fey is only for detect evil and good. Divine
Yeah.
sense doesn't
Oh,
do
yeah.
it.
So your divine sense, you use it up, nothing is triggered.
Okay. All right.
Can I stealth out of this house behind this rock now?
Go ahead, make another stealth check since they're alert. Bang, bang, bang.
Keeps getting worse by like 3. 17.
What is writing these things?
I'm sorry for this. When you step out of the door, you just hear and it looks at you. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Can we also roll?
You all roll initiative.
All right.
Make sure you select your token before you roll initiative, and it'll put you in the sheet.
What? Okay. But how can I do this? I never did that before.
If you select, just click on your token and then hit initiative.
Oh. I click on my token.
Roll
Yeah.
bad again. You gotta be
Oh wow,
joking.
I rolled literally the exact same on Roll20 as I did in real life.
I don't know if
Another
it
die.
works. It never works usually when I do
Heck
it.
are these things?
I did work! Yeah. First time ever.
Oh boy.
Our initiatives are great.
Yeah. Because we were hesitating kind
Mapris,
of.
you didn't click your token.
Which one do I hit?
So
The token on the map of your character.
So just add your turn in. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to add her turn in manually.
yeah.
You just right click on her, add a turn, and then manually input it.
All right, you rolled what was your initiative there? 7? All right, and then I need to add, oh, did you roll? I need to add yours too. Well, what'd you roll?
Did mine not get it added in?
It doesn't look like it.
That's weird.
What'd you get?
I got a 22,
Nice.
so it should be in there now.
Yep.
I rolled the exact same thing again.
It's broken.
Jeez. Jeez.
Okay. Looks like we're good. Garrick, you're up first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let these things get near the other people in my party. So I'm gonna run. I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna swing at this guy. I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
It's a 25 to hit. I assume that hits.
Yes, sir.
Pretty decent damage. 13 damage.
Oh man, it's as you hit it. Oh, it does not appreciate what you just did to it. Okay. All right, now the one that you just hit, he's a little mad.
Yeah, imagine.
It's gonna go ahead and try to bite you.
Yep.
Does a 15 hit you?
Does not.
It goes to bite and you just like kind of move to the side. It's like, and
Bad puppy.
it's then gonna move over here. And that'll be its turn. Kyle.
Right.
You hear noises right outside this tower. You hear
Yeah, I'm a little curious after hearing noises. How much movement does it take to get out of this tower?
oh man, you got to realize that it's a 10 feet a tile.
Man. Can I want to get out of this tower.
No, you can walk out the tower. Just remember that it's
Oh, so okay.
It takes some time.
Oh my god, what are these things? Forward
Not
or
good.
can I take 3? I think that's good.
you get one more. You can move one more
Cast
tile.
Firebolt.
What's the
Firebolt
range on
at,
what's the range on Firebolt?
That
That's far enough.
far. It is far.
All right, which one are you hitting?
I was attacking.
The one above Garrick or
below.
underneath? Okay.
Yeah, he's right in range.
All right,
Just
go.
at the edge.
Is it a
18.
7? You rolled a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
It hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh.
You see this bolt of just fire just come
14,
from
right?
your hand.
It just does 10.
Okay.
The 14 was there for the crit, just in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it hits the warg right in the sides. And it singes. You can see where it hit. There's a singe there. Let me do
Oh my
this.
god, what are these things?
All right, next turn.
Evil.
You're up, Heather.
All right. So if I move out 3 squares, I'll be in range of Eldritch Blast.
Yes. 60 feet, right?
Well, Eldritch Blast is.
I think Eldritch Blast is bigger than 60 feet, isn't it?
I think it is.
It's
120.
120 is the range.
Well, there you, yeah, you're clear.
Oh, okay. I thought you said each square was like 10 feet, so I wasn't sure if that was built in. So I
Yeah,
was
you're
going
right,
by, like-
you're right at the edge.
Okay, perfect. All right, Eldritch Blast. Or not.
So, so as you go to raise your hand out, you see this darkness come from your hand, and it forms, and little snakes are peeking out of it as you go to shoot it. Garrick, everybody can make a perception check if you want to see what this Eldritch Blast looked like.
I'm next to her. I see it, right?
Yes, you see it.
Happen.
Completely distracted. That's a 5.
Okay.
I roll a lot of 5s.
So
I'm kind of distracted too. I was looking at the singe marks on the beast.
So Mapris, you just
I was looking at the beast.
You just see this darkness come from her hand, and little snakes pop out as this blast just comes out of it. Since she was that a natural 1 there?
Yes.
All right, Mapris, make a dex save for me.
Oh.
So this is your first time using Eldritch Blast. It's a little more powerful than you anticipated it. Mapris, you actually then kind of tilt to the side, and the Eldritch Blast flies by you.
I mean, she was stealth.
Yeah, but you
Sure to help the trust there.
So, champ, it's actually double the amount that then we see, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Mapris, you're up.
All right. Am I still hidden? They didn't notice me after.
You are still hidden.
All right.
Sneak attack,
Gets
though.
opportunity attack, right?
No.
The one closest to Garrett, can I hit that one with a sneak attack, or is he too close for that?
Oh no, it's a sneak attack.
Either one you attack is going to get a sneak attack because you have advantage on the attack because you're hidden.
All right. Then I will hit that one with my short bow.
The one that Garrick is fighting?
Yes. That one.
It hits.
Just barely.
Barely.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
All right, so you pop out. This little halfling just puts her foot on the rock, pulls out this bow, and just flings an arrow over at the warg. It hits, and it hits it right in the side of it. Oh, and it's hurting. It did not appreciate that. It kind of gives out a as you hit it with the arrow.
Thanks.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to do? You still have movement.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Oh, God.
Okay, you're staying where you're behind that rock?
Yes, I am.
All right. All right, it's the other warg's turn. It's gonna come up, move up once.
It's not going to go after the guy that threw fire at it?
No, it's gonna deal with the guy swinging a great axe right in front of him.
All right.
All right, and it's got flanking.
Okay.
It misses. Not even close.
Just duck out of the way.
Yeah, as it goes to bite, you just duck. It will then end its turn there. Insane.
Just showing off your cats.
Yeah,
All right,
they're your best.
Alderin, it is now your turn.
You. Okay. So the thing is, the only thing that might hit because of reach is this guiding thing. That's why I will move my character first. Can I go here?
Yes.
Like 30 feet should be.
Yep.
And I'm just assuming in 5e you can arrow at this, not anyhow get him.
Right?
Right?
As long as you don't crit fail, you're fine.
And I won't hit her.
Nope, you got a clear sight at them.
Okay.
Plus, she's small.
Okay, great. Case. Okay, then I will just try what you run for me. I will try guiding bolt. Do I have to just click on it, or do I have to?
You can just click on
You
it.
just click, yeah.
It hits. Roll damage.
Give me that advantage, please.
So you reach your hand out and you do a quick prayer, and this light just comes from your hand. It hits the warg right in the face. It moves its head, and it's so slow to move it back. It's tired. It's not liking what you're doing to it at all.
And the secondary effect of the lightning or the guiding bolt is that it's now glowing, and so I get advantage on my next attack.
Yeah. You can hit it easier.
I forgot how good guiding bolt is.
Clerics.
Is that your turn?
I think I can't really do anything anymore because it's end of turn.
Okay, so it's Garrick's turn. But before your turn, you guys made quite a bit of noise now, haven't you?
I only made light.
Perhaps.
Or maybe both. Yeah, maybe.
These goblins that you now see have made their way over here. They're like,
Oh, that was rather fast for how far away they were.
How far away were they?
I don't know.
It's been quite a bit. So they just look forward. They draw their weapons. And let me
Oh, they're just gonna fire this turn.
Oh, are they?
All right.
Is it my turn?
Let me just add them in there. I already rolled there. Good thing they're not very fast, huh?
That's not necessarily true.
I mean, you said you'd take all the get damage. So.
Yeah, you did.
I'm fine with it.
All right,
I'm
Garrick,
good where I'm at.
it's your turn.
I look at the goblins and I say,
Call down your beasts.
They look back. They look at each other first. And they're like, he's like, Pojo, what do you want to do? He's like, I don't know. They're just mumbling to each other. They look back, and they do not listen to you.
I swing at the one that's nearly dead.
That's both of them. Which one is it?
The one that just got guiding bolted.
Okay.
That's thanks to the guiding bolt. That is a 26.
You don't even need to roll damage. Go ahead and kill it.
I just grab it by the throat and just shove the axe into the collarbone and drive it deep as I throw it to the ground, and then look back at him.
Okay.
I don't want to do this to you.
I drive it into the nape of the neck. You know what I mean? And then I throw the warg down, and I look at them, and
I don't want to have to do that to you.
It just falls to the side. Boom. Pojo looks to the other one and goes, uh-oh. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. I'd turn to the other one and get ready.
Yeah. Wargs are not known to flee, as you probably know. He's definitely still going to make...
No, I know, but I'm pleading to the goblins.
Yeah, I know. So the warg will then roll. It misses.
Which one?
Well, there's only one warg up.
Oh, never mind. I was looking at the other one. It still shows up on the turn order.
All right. It's Pojo's turn.
I have names now.
He's not quite there. He's gonna take 3 steps up here and get a good look at Garrick there. He's thinking about it. He's pretty scared. He just saw you slice down a warg.
You want me to roll something?
Yeah, I'm taking a look here.
Intimidation. Now, would this be intimidation with my strength or with my charisma?
Well, definitely with your strength, because you just go ahead and roll it, because you definitely just sliced through a warg.
Okay. 17. I rolled a 10.
Okay, let me roll it on his. It's not too scared. It's gonna then now pull its short bow out and take a shot at you, Garrick. Since you missed your front line up here, it misses. The arrow just flings by you. Dunk! Goes into the house. Darn Pojo. All right. What would you like to do, Kyle?
All right, Quarian's gonna take some steps forward, and then he's gonna cast Firebolt again.
On.
Maybe with the other org.
Okay. It does not.
That's a bad.
It does not. It the warg isn't even moving. You just completely whiff. You throw your hand out. It goes over his back and just hits the house, and you just see a singe on the side of the house.
Oh boy. Oh, I hope no one's in there.
You see this cow-sized beast in the middle of a thing. He just goes over it.
Hey, you know what? He also missed that arrow shot from about 30 feet away.
He's also a goblin.
Yeah.
I
I'm
thought we just had this talk about how goblins are sentient beings, apparently.
All right, Heather,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Do I need to step a few feet forward to get the guy in range of
The Wog?
Eldritch Blast? Yeah, the one that's left.
What's the distance on it?
120. The distance I think is okay, but it's the
You're fine.
If I okay.
Yeah, she's small and the boulder is not
Okay.
that big.
That was perfect. That's that one way.
Oh, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Church blast.
Or not, whatever.
Once again, she raises her hand out and you see this black darkness coming from her hand, and you see like 3 snakes peek their head out, and then boom, here comes a purple blast from her hand. It hits the side of the warg. It's on death's bed, but it's still standing.
just gonna take that opportunity to look back at the goblins. Because I don't know what's going on at this point.
Yeah. It is now Tot's turn. He walks up. He will then shoot his his short bow at Garrick. Does a 19 hit you?
Sure does.
You take 3 points of piercing damage.
Is that reduced to 2?
Yeah. All right, that is his turn.
Looking at him disappointed.
It's now this warg's turn, and he's going to swing at you. Maybe he'll hit you. No. This warg, I swear to God, he goes to bite you, and it misses.
Those T-Rex.
He bites you, but it doesn't even pierce your skin. He's crunching down, and it ain't doing nothing.
Just my forearm.
Yeah.
Let go. Stupid beast.
All right, Maypris, what would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna use my short bow and hit the bird thingy, the warg.
The warg, go ahead.
Warg.
All right.
Warg.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
You get sneak attack as well because I'm next to it. Oh god.
All right. So you stay. You put your foot back on this boulder, right? You pull that arrow, but you've never pulled this arrow back so far before. You then let it go, and it just goes right through the warg's eyeball, right out of the back of his head.
Oh, that was maximum damage, ladies and gentlemen. No, it was one less than that. Sorry.
The warg then hits the ground, obviously is bleeding from its head.
Jeez. Nasty.
These goblins look a little scared right now. It is now your turn, Aldurin.
Can I use my bonus action?
Of course, go ahead. What is your bonus?
I'd like to go back into hiding.
You can't. Can you do that?
Can't do that till level 2.
You can't do that till level 2.
I don't have that yet?
No.
Nope.
But you are behind cover. You're behind medium cover where you're at.
All right, so they haven't seen me yet then?
Oh, they know you're there.
Okay.
It's just if they fire at you, you have cover, which gives you a higher armor class.
All right.
So they'll have a harder time hitting you if they try to go after you.
All right. Aldurin, what would you like to do?
I will move up 3 steps.
Mr.
Here. And now it should actually be fine. No, it's not anymore. Damn it, they're too far away. Okay, can I... You know, in 3.5 you can also trigger something. Can I say something like that? If they come into my reach and I can fire or something?
You want to
like
hold your action? Yes.
Yeah? Okay. I would do that. I would like to, if they are within reach, I would like to cast sacred flame on them. On one,
Okay. Okay.
the one that is in reach.
Okay, that works.
It'd be about here.
Okay, Garrick.
All right. 5, 10, or, well, 10, 20.
And he shouts, Garrick, be careful.
I'm doing non-lethal.
Of course you are. Go ahead.
I hit.
Okay.
I don't think I can roll low enough to not knock him out. But that's one less than minimal. So 9.
All right. The goblin just goes boom, and he gets hit in the head with the handle of your great axe. He's just he's now just laying there knocked out.
Now look at the other one.
Last chance.
All right. Kyle, it's your turn.
Orian's got to take a step forward. Cast Firebolt again. At the goblin that's still in range.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll damage, but it's probably
Probably night Gabo.
you raise your hand, you pray, you stick your hand. Oh no, it's not actually divine magic. So you just stick your hand out, and you see a firebolt come from it. It hits the goblin, and he just completely starts on fire. As it hits his heart, and his heart just, boom, just stops. So right now, yeah, initiative is over at the moment.
Really?
I grab a hold of the unconscious goblin, and I start bringing him towards this house.
Which one?
The house that I just was in.
Okay. Cool. Are you putting him in?
Oh yeah, I'm going in there with him.
It's about to be question time.
All right. Do you try to wake him?
I'm gonna wait for the rest of the party to do what they're doing, to maybe meet up or get closer. But yeah,
Where is he?
I will follow inside.
Okay, he went inside the house number 5.
no, they can't see the numbers.
Which is house number 5?
Oh, the one. Yep, that one right there.
I'll go into.
Ah, you can go into it. Okay, interesting.
What about you, Kyle?
I'm gonna go over to the goblin I just like incinerated. I'm gonna say a prayer for him.
All right, say the prayer.
All right. Thank you for granting me victory in this battle. That we have won. I would like to say a prayer and thank you that you have given us victory. I am sorry that we had to kill this. There was no other choice.
Okay. The prayer is said. Are you just gonna leave him there now?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I see this. Hole. This crater-sized hole. Body over here and has a grave.
You putting him in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
This crater. Here we go.
Wakey, wakey.
I'm gonna go inside this house.
That one?
Yeah.
All right. Before you go in there, I'm gonna hit the other guys. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, great. So you're waking up the knocked out goblin?
Yep.
Wakey, wakey.
All right. He then opens his eyes. He goes to yell.
Cover his mouth.
Now shush. I could easily kill you, but that's not what I want to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nod your head up and down if you do.
The goblin then nods.
I'm sorry about what happened to your friend. I didn't want to kill you. But that's what it came to. We need to figure out what happened here. And you need to tell us.
I slowly remove my hand from his mouth.
Why do you? Why do you want to know?
You're not the one asking questions.
It looks at you. What do you want to know?
I don't know. What do we want to know?
Looking at the rest of the group.
Yeah.
What happened in the town?
It's a good question.
Oh, we just know the town was empty. The town was empty, so we came in.
I'd like to
Are there
insight
mo-
you.
Are there more of your people here in the town?
There's a lot of goblins.
Do you mind if I roll insight on what he's saying?
Go ahead.
12.
I will also roll.
All right, go ahead and roll an insight on him.
Now, it'd be very painful if you lie to us.
Eldarin, you know that he's not exactly fully truthful with what he's saying to you, or what he's saying to Garrick.
He probably is afraid, right, to answer. I'm on my own. Just kill me.
Well, he's pretty scared. I mean, he just saw Garrick like slice 2 wargs in half and Maper shoot an arrow through one skull. He's pretty scared.
And one in his well, he didn't see that. But
Oh yeah, that's right. He was his buddy, but his buddy's.
Look, you're gonna
I
need to be
don't
honest
believe
with us.
I don't believe
Or-
her.
We're gonna have to
Her.
put you in a state that's not optimal.
Go ahead and roll a you know what I want you to roll. You can use the strength too, because he's still scared of what you've done.
25.
He just his eyes open. They came to the cave, and then the boss man sent me.
Mhm. All right. I'm gonna go around the room, and you're gonna have the fear of me in you when they ask you their questions. All right.
He just nods.
All right.
so I just kind of hold him up in front of everybody at eye level.
Go ahead. Ask your questions.
What about this? What about this bell tower ringing? Was it you guys?
Oh, I don't know.
Who came to the cave? You said someone came to the cave.
Humans came to the cave. They came to our home.
And they did what?
They were running.
And you killed them?
Boss sent me out. I don't know what happened.
Inside.
Is he
check.
is he lying?
Is he? Roll an insight check. He's looks like he's telling the truth.
Do you know what they were running from?
19.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. I don't know what they were running from. I don't know.
Would I get a sense of what attacked the city?
You roll a history check.
I mean, okay.
1.
I do have personal interaction with somebody that could throw a stone like this.
Yes, I was about to say. The only thing that comes to your mind is big rocks like this. There's only 2 things that can do that. It would be a trebuchet or a giant.
They were either attacked by an army or giant.
The goblin shrugs.
Have you seen any giants recently, Goblin?
No giants. I mean, besides, he looks over to Garrick. Besides that guy.
Insight,
Vapors,
if
you
that's
got
the
any
truth.
questions? Sorry, go ahead.
I want to know if he's lying.
Go ahead.
Maybe he's lying with the giants. I already did.
Oh, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Vapors, you got any questions for him?
No, my questions already got asked by the other two.
Now, you're going to be coming with us, kind of as a diplomat.
What?
Do you know what a diplomat is?
No.
That means you're going to speak on our behalf to the rest of your friends.
I don't want to die.
That way, nobody else in this village has to die.
Okay. He just nods. He's a little confused, but he nods.
How
All right.
many of you are left, Goblin?
A couple.
How many is a
More-
couple? Stop being vague.
More than us?
Here's the thing. He's like, he holds up a couple fingers.
Mm-hmm.
How
many?
It looks like 7 fingers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to watch whether his eyes truthful.
He's telling the truth.
Okay.
Can I palm this guy?
Most likely. Just roll me a strength check to see how well you do it.
That's a 19.
Yeah, he's not very heavy. He's a goblin, obviously. So
Are there any other monsters aside from goblins with you? I'm sorry for saying. Are there any other people, and they cannot really say people in that case, with you?
oh, we got one. Todd had a living. He had something that was living.
What?
Todd, he had something that was living.
Like a pet?
Todd, is he the other one outside?
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody that we're traveling with is not exactly keen to questions, I guess, in this circumstance, and he incinerated him.
He
What?
a tear falls for a second. Todd
I
was my
apologize
friend.
for your loss. I apologize for your loss. But we want to prevent more loss by having you help us.
Make a we'll go ahead and make another are you doing this meanly or are you just trying to generally talk to him?
Just generally talking.
So make a persuasion check.
Guys, I'm really good at this talking stuff, but you know,
You seem good at it though.
I got like a whole +1, so
It's almost like
What is
one
plus
class
one?
here uses charisma from its modifier.
14.
Hold on, let me. It listens to you. He nods and he doesn't.
I hope you understand why I can't let you run free, but I hope you also understand that it's an objective for peace.
Start making my way out, holding this goblin in one hand,
Okay.
like an action figure.
Like an action figure.
Meanwhile, while we're trying to do an objective for peace, is this where we cut?
Well, what time is it? Probably.
Cut to Quarian, I mean, or
Yeah. Go ahead, Corin. So you going in there? You're really gonna drift from the party already.
Just wanted to check out the house.
Okay.
You said he already has a backup character.
opens the door. Arrows just.
All right. So as you open it, let
A
me.
giant hiding in the house.
You had to choose that one, didn't you? All right. Let me.
Wait, what?
I'm pulling you somewhere. Hold on.
I love this dice. Or this die.
Can't see anything.
Scroll out. You moved pretty far.
God. All right. Now I can. Boy.
He comes running out of the house.
That may or may not happen depending on how this looks.
When you walk in, you see a giant rock that punched through the roof. There's a destroyed dining table, a pair of long benches, the remains of a bed and wardrobe, obviously from the floor above. As you look up and see a hole. As you see lie among the shattered dining room furnishings, 2 smaller round tables and several chairs remain intact. And resting on each table is an unlit oil lamp.
Really?
As you walk in, you can hear something coming from the kitchen.
All right. Am I able to discern what that rock, like if it was thrown or if it was fired?
You have no idea. It's just a rock that went through the top of the inn.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna make my way out.
All right. Hold on. Let me drag you halfway across the map, brother. Hold on.
It's halfway across the map.
Well, kind of.
Okay, so you're out. You're back in town.
All right. I go over to the house where the party was doing some Dick Tracy style interviewing.
All right, you guys are now together again.
Oh, he's done.
Guys, there's something in the house next door.
What do you mean something?
Heard some rumbling.
Yeah. What does he mean something?
As I look to the goblin.
Private goblin. Last one in kitchen. Goblin.
All
Oh,
right.
it did sound like it was coming from a kitchen, so
Please don't hurt.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trying not to hurt him.
not my first instinct since you surrendered, but
As he looks at you, Quarian, this goblin just shows fear and hatred as he looks at you.
he hates me.
Oh, he has hatred for you.
I get in between them.
Well, the goblin's being held by Garrick. He ain't moving.
I'm getting
I'm
in
not
between
gonna-
them even though.
I'm not gonna hit a prisoner.
He's unarmed. He's fine.
He might hit you.
By the way, does anybody want a short bow? This one
I'll take
actually
one.
hit me.
All right, go. Whoever's
Pick up
taking
a
it.
short-
Use my javelins, thank you.
All right, Erda, you now have a short bow. He also had something else on him if you guys decide to look.
What else did he have on him?
Oh, God. Man, me and my pronouncing. I cannot say this kind of sword. You know what it is. Just say it.
Scimitar?
Yeah, scimitar. Yeah, that's it. If somebody wants
Oh,
that.
yeah. Okay. I'm good.
I don't think it provides any other benefit than my longsword, so nope.
From someone that makes weapons, I would say your longsword is probably better than this.
That's what I thought.
Do you want it,
Goblins also
Napris?
tend to use some weapons.
Regardless.
So shall we check this other house maybe?
Which one?
I think so.
The one with the rumbling kitchen.
All right, so you don't know which one it is until Quarian points it out to you.
Yeah. Follow me.
You guys are welcome to leave the house. Just move to the right. There's
Follow
nothing
me.
that you guys are gonna notice. So.
In here.
Okay, Mapris, did you take that
The longbow? Or short bow, I mean?
no,
Yeah.
no, Heather took the short bow, I believe.
Oh, all right.
Iris did.
There was a scimitar as well.
I did not. What? What
I
did
didn't
do?
take the short bow.
I think I got no
So nobody wants a
Weapon
short bow?
no ranged weapons. But I can take
So
it. Yeah,
all the
I can.
I
Yeah.
thought Iris said she wanted it.
Okay.
I did not say anything, but I can
I
take
didn't
it.
say anything.
And then there's the
Yeah.
the scimitar.
Shoot! I can't handle a short bow, right? As a cleric.
You could
Or can
try.
I? Mm. I'm not sure, but like,
Vapors can have it.
for her it's too large, right? Probably. Or how large is it?
It's bigger for them, but it's a short bow for you.
You guys
But she can
also
keep it if she wants.
okay. You guys also notice there's a gold ring on his finger.
I would take that off as well.
I would have stripped him down of all, not clothes, but weapons and
All right, Garrick, you now
other
have
things.
you have a gold.
Mipris takes the bow, right?
Hmm?
It's fine.
Yes.
Mipris takes. Okay.
All right, Garrick, you now have a gold ring that's worth 25 gold pieces.
All right.
Damn. You're
Cool.
rich.
Super rich. That's
Mhm.
me.
Anybody taking his arrows?
I would imagine the short bow user would.
Mapris, do you want to fill up your quiver?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to fill up your quiver?
I do want to fill up my
The
quiver,
goblin
yes.
had 10 arrows on him. Well, 8. He shot. Yeah, no, he has 9. So we'll assume that
Alright.
fills up your quiver because you haven't shot that much. So
Pull the other one out of my arm.
Here you go. You can have this one too.
Here you are.
Okay, so you guys are walking into the inn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head in first. Hold
I'm
him.
already in there actually, waiting for them to
I
come.
go in.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
You can draw a box and drag us all if you want.
Oh, oh yeah, I
Yeah, you
can.
can select all of us at the same time.
What happened now? I feel like I'm gone.
Well, not just not me apparently.
Are we gone?
I'm all alone.
Oh, you went way over there.
All by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows that song.
I
All
mean,
right.
I
Yeah.
vaguely do.
You guys see
I
what you
don't-
see.
Right. I
Black.
I lead them all into the where I heard the sounds.
So you're going into the kitchen.
Oh, here it is.
With the rest of the party. I'm not going by myself.
You guys wanna
Okay.
hide real quick?
Yeah, I'll stealth.
May
Behind the
get
boulder or
messy
whatever.
if
I'm not the best hiding.
I may have to make some more Rice Krispies.
Where should I hide myself even?
All right, so you guys are.
I
Can I
don't
stealth?
see anything right.
Anybody hiding? Just roll stealth.
I
Or
try, but
not.
I'm usually not the best stealth person. Yeah, I'm not.
Oh God.
He's doing like, I'm gone.
So as you guys
You
are
can't see
hiding,
me.
you hear rummaging, like pans hitting the ground and things flying around in the.
I am invisible.
Invisible. Eh?
Hey, whoever's in the kitchen, come on out.
You hear, "Oh no!" And do you open the door to look in, or is it just?
I talked to my goblin friend in my hand and I said, just tell him to come out.
Oh God, I gotta drag that goblin over there too.
Mm.
So much work.
Pojo's lost. He's gone.
How did I lose him? He was here a second ago. I promise.
He overpowered you, clearly.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna. Oh, where's? Oh, there he is.
Bojo, just tell him to come out. We don't want to hurt anybody else.
Pojo then just like swore. It says Gum Gum out.
Come.
Gum Gum. The best of you know, Gum Gum does not come out.
I tell the goblin, tell him to come out, or this will be the hard way.
I step in the kitchen. I step in the kitchen holding the.
Huh?
Okay, so
Holding
you're
the
step.
goblin.
All right, you see. What you see is Gum Gum dragging a big bag of stuff, trying to run away.
I walk over to him
I'm just gonna assume you get there because Gum Gum don't move very fast.
and I grab a hold of him.
All right, make a grappling check for me.
Try to. Athletics roll, don't fail me. It didn't. 19.
All right, opposed. Oh man, this goblin's got so much strength. You got to be. Oh my god, I rolled an 18 just for the heck of it, just so you know. You get a hold. You get a hold of Gum Gum.
All right, Gum Gum. We don't want to kill anybody. I understand you're scared, and that causes you to do stupid things. But you're gonna help us.
She looks at you, doesn't say a word, but then looks at Pojo. Goes, traitor.
Traitor.
And if the rest of you got anything to say to Gum Gum?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and intimidate him.
How? Describe it to me. Describe to me how you do it, though.
I'm gonna look at him menacingly while holding a flame in my hand. I'm gonna shoot a bolt of fire at that rock.
Okay.
Help us. I will turn you into an ash pile, and we will sweep your remains into the crater that I buried your friend in.
Roll the check.
Good. I have +5.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's relax.
Gum Gum scared.
That's what I thought.
All right, Gum Gum. We don't want to hurt you. Well, this one does. He really wants to hurt you. He really wants you to give him a reason to kill, so he could kill you. I don't. I want you to work with us so we don't have to kill anybody else.
Who would have
Gum.
thought I'd be the good cop in this situation?
I was
And
just
the
about
paladin,
to say this is
the
good
paladin
cop,
would be the
cop.
bad cop.
Gum Gum nods.
And a few neutral cops.
If you telling this story and you're like, yeah, me and the barbarian, I'm a paladin, and me and the barbarian are a good cop, bad cop. Oh wow, that's great. So how's your good cop going? Oh no, the barbarian's the good cop.
Did I mention to you guys that I was gonna originally be a conquest paladin?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm still up for it.
All right. All right, Gum Gum. We need to find more people. Sound good?
Gum Gum nods. You guys are gonna have a train of goblins by the end of this. Holy crow!
I'm just kind of holding both of their hands in one of my hands.
You saw my post.
I'm gonna bring out my
It's gonna be a
the rope
bouquet of
I have,
flowers.
and I'm gonna hand it to Garrick. Like, if you want, you can tie him up. I have no qualms.
I'm all right. They're not our prisoners necessarily. We just are going to work together to get this done.
I imagine you carrying all the goblins in your head, getting more before it's like,
Also,
okay.
Gum Gum should relinquish that bag of loot that he was holding.
Well, she was holding a bag of loot, yes. And so I'm going to go ahead and hand that to who do I trust the most?
Me, clearly.
Definitely not Erda.
Rude.
I would say hand it to the cleric.
I'm going to go ahead and hand it to the cleric only because the bag is as big as.
All right, so do you take the bag?
Yeah. How heavy is the bag?
It's pretty heavy.
Because I'm not so strong. I've got
Um,
11 strength or something.
Go ahead and roll. What's your strength? What's your plus?
11.
You're
And a
fine.
0.
You're fine.
Yeah.
The goblin
That's it.
struggled, and if Gum Gum could drag it a little bit, you could probably move it.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to look in?
I just carry it for now.
Okay.
Can I look at it?
Or is it? It's not like a moving person inside thing, right? It's like clinging or something.
Are you looking?
I mean,
Erda would turn to you and say, "Let's
with
look
my
real quick." Just to be
with
safe.
my face away, like. Well, we got the.
It smells weird. Do you look
I
in?
would say you should put that out.
It smells weird.
Yeah, maybe dump it out instead of.
Why do I have to carry this?
No. Quarian, listen here. You believe these creatures to be intelligent beings, and by intelligent, I mean beyond that of animals.
Yes, to a certain extent that they
Do
can
you-
at least reason with.
Exactly, that's what I was going to get to. We can reason with them. So as long as we're both in the same mindset that we can attempt reason before incineration, we can move forward.
Yes, that's fine. But if they start attacking or doing anything violent, I will not hesitate to put them in the ground or make them an ash pile.
Now, if we're in a situation and they attack me, don't take it as an act of violence. Just take it as an act of they're scared. Because they
Okay.
are.
If that's your choice.
If they attack me,
That's your choice.
just attack them.
Who is attacking who? What?
All right. Gum, how many left?
Gum Gum's actually a little more intelligent than a normal goblin. 6.
6 left, huh? Do you know where they're at?
No.
Are there any more in this building?
I don't know.
Saw an upstairs.
So did you guys dump the bag out, or are you guys just dragging the bag around?
No,
I would.
I want to roll on the smell of the bag if I know what smell is.
Perception. Go ahead.
No, I don't think so.
Nope, it just smells weird. Not necessarily a bad smell, but a weird smell.
What's in the bag?
I totally just dump it out. I'm like, just dump it out. Let's see what's in there.
Gum Gum, what's in the bag?
That's what I did.
It's not like decay, right? Like
No.
meat.
No decay.
Is it more beef jerky?
Gum Gum just goes, treasures.
Treasures.
What kind of treasures?
Treasures from here.
Can I take a peek?
If
Please.
you let. Yeah,
Feel free
go
to.
ahead. You don't have to make a check. You look in. You see several muffins, a block of cheese, a cooked chicken, a frying pan, an iron pot, a bullseye lantern, 2 flasks of oil, a set of cooking utensils, a jar of cloves, a jar of saffron, a dented silver jug, and a cracked hourglass.
Give me them spices, please.
I want one of the jars of oil.
What about the silver jug?
Do you want the silver jug?
Melt it down for silver and ask something of Garrick.
I'll take the cooking stuff.
Okay, I'll put the list in later. You guys can then just.
Distribute.
All right. Sounds like these are treasures. Is there like a candlestick hanging around or something?
Yes, actually, in the dining room where you entered.
All right. I'm going to go and grab 2 candlesticks. I'm going to hand them both to my goblin friends. There you go. Some treasures for you.
Oh, they nod. They're happy.
Good job. All right. Me and my children are going to go ahead and make our way out of this building.
You notice there's an upstairs.
Oh, okay.
There's an upstairs.
I think we should get everything in that bag and then head upstairs.
Are the cheese and muffins and like turkey, are they all like rotten or are they still okay?
They're good.
I think it's just a mixture, right? If you have muffins.
Yeah, everything's just in there. Like, it's not like the cheese is right. Everything's just in the bag.
I could use that
Okay,
cheese
then
tomorrow.
that means that this settlement was attacked or vacated rather recently.
I think this. Yeah.
The goblins told us they were running from something.
It's either an army or it's giants.
Well, maybe we should also not stay here.
Let's check
They
the
could-
upstairs before we head on.
But yeah, it could be that what if some people stayed behind or could not leave or something? Maybe we should check for survivors here.
Lazy cat.
Okay, so you guys headed up.
Yep.
I'm heading up.
Yeah, please.
Who's following?
We check everything here, and I also want to stay really on high alert, like listening carefully all the time. Maybe there's, if someone was, I don't know, crashed.
Don't move without asking me first.
Sorry.
What happens right now?
Got to get the entire party up here. Our 2 goblins and our five people.
Okay.
I have followers now, guys. Come on.
You guys right now are just in a hallway where you see 4 doors.
It's
Okay, I
3
want to
o'clock, just, you know.
listen. I would like to listen in front of every door, and also tell the others to listen to check out whether there's something behind one door.
Make a perception check for me.
Yeah, I'm the perception master.
while he's doing this, can I?
Are there any goblins in these rooms?
No, I don't think so. No.
And you're talking, I can't listen.
Yeah, go ahead, Heather. So you rolled a 6 on your perception there, Miss Master. With the
Yeah.
you guys don't notice anything.
Got it.
Pick a
Then,
door and I open
This
it.
door is safe.
next to me.
I'm sure of it.
Before they open the door, can I check the doors for any traps or anything?
You certainly can. What's normally checking for traps? What stat is that normally?
It's usually investigation.
There you go. Make an investigation check. Everything looks clear to you. No traps.
All right. I'll
Can I
let
open this
someone bigger open the door.
So you guys want to go through this one?
Well, I'm going through this one. I think Quarian's going through this one up here.
Yeah.
All right, so Curran, you go
We'll
first.
take half and half.
There's nothing special in this room other than there's a big hole in the side of it. You could definitely tell that's where the rock came down. Who's following who? So who's going up there?
Spacious up here.
Well, the goblins are coming with me.
All right.
Tell you that much.
Oh, that was spaced.
Anybody else
I'm not
following
sure to go.
Gareth or going to another room?
I am.
Follow him. Now that I
I
checked
will-
everything.
Oh heck
will
no!
keep watch
Heck
here.
no! You stay up in that room, sir.
Oh, all right.
I will keep watch here.
You're gonna stay in the
Be
hallway.
at their aid. Yeah, to be right where they need me when they need me.
I'll follow Corian just so he's not alone again.
Okay,
I
so you go up
survived.
there.
I survived on my own.
Thank
I'm
you,
just
you
glad I
know,
got help.
but you can leave me alone.
I am the lone
You're in the hallway, though.
survivor.
Yeah, alone.
Yeah, but you're not in a strange room.
Alone.
The hallway can also be strange. Maybe there are strange pictures on the hallway walls.
Now that's interesting.
We've beheaded people. God knows what. Nah, it's okay. I'm
So-
staying here. I'm
What?
brave. I'm
So,
brave.
Garrick and Mapris, as you walk into the room, you notice you're not alone. You notice that there's somebody cowering in the corner of the room. She kind of looks at you with a little bit of fear in her eyes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, who is it?
Garrick. Who are you?
Oh, I was just a guest here. I was staying in this inn.
Yeah, and then I got attacked.
Yeah. It got attacked.
Yeah. Yeah.
By what?
There was rocks falling from the sky.
All right. Just from the sky.
Just from the sky.
You didn't see anything.
No. The last thing I saw were where they were coming down, and then the debris in the inn hit me, and then I got knocked out.
All right. Well, why don't you get yourself up? And we're going to try to get you somewhere safe.
All right.
Do I
and
notice anything off on her?
You want to make an insight check?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do I hear them talking inside?
No.
I'm eating all the time.
Give me 1 second. Seems fine. There's
Alright.
nothing. You never. She sounds genuine. What you do notice is that she has a snake wrapped around her arm.
She has what wrapped around her?
A flying snake.
The hell?
It's an interesting creature you got there.
Do I know what it is?
Make a history check for me. It's just it just looks like a flying snake. She says that it's her pet.
Well, madam, are you capable?
Capable of like moving?
Exactly.
Yes.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. This is where I will call the session because Heather's got some.
This is a good one.
Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, I like the dynamic of the party.
Yeah.
Cop, bad cop. Paladin,
Eventually.
bad cop.
Right now, it's more like I think you're a fool and childish, and I'm kind of my